Hey, Vaush. Vaush. It's Eddie Pepitone. Hey, man. You talking to me? Because I'm talking to you. Are you talking to me? Hey, you. I'm talking to you. Are you talking to me? Because I'm talking to you. You know what I mean, Vaush? Happy holidays. From Eddie Pepitone.
What the fuck?
Scott.
That's going in my true. That's going in my true folder right there. Because that's a truer right there. Folks, let me ask you something. Have you ever encountered something quite as true as that before? I'm being serious. Somniostatic, thank you so much. Both for the $25 and for the delightful, shout out. Nice, Marin. Why do we think unions get corrupted? I don't know. A lot of reasons.
May the flames guide thee.
I'm sure I'll get around to it, Lord Insectoid. And yeah, it's good holiday memes, Somniostatic. Yeah, of course, Lone Cat. Nothing wrong with testing your limits. Alright, folks. We did Sister Frida real fucking clean. Real fucking clean last sesh, okay? I made a bad take while talking about the UK election. In what way, Keyford? Yes, happy holidays to everyone. I hope we're all doing well. And to all a good night. Am I doing better? Oh, you're right, I should say. I am doing a little bit better. Marginally so, perhaps, but I am feeling better. Plans for the holiday? Yeah, gonna be going down, see my family and my folks. Bond Bull with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, comrade. Not even any text attached, just pure generosity on your part. And Red Eye Sam with the $2. We gonna kill those bad men today, Ken? I don't know who Ken is, but at least some of the people we're going to kill today are probably going to be bad, right? I mean, one can only hope. Pessimist the $5. The only truer thing is the fact that Taco Bell's Jubble Chalupa TM is just a long taco salad. True! And salads are basically inedible. Thank you so much for your wisdom, comrade. I hope it gets shared throughout the ages. You said SMP and Labor voters are good for each other, but they aren't. If 60% of a district is left and they split 30-30, first past the post. Possibly. I would need to go back and revisit the claims that I made. When I say the SNP was good, I didn't mean like... As I understand it... Oh! We didn't die there! As I understood it, the SNP doesn't really curtail that many votes outside of Scotland itself, where it got like 90% of the seats. So I don't know how much SNP takes away from critical, like, Labour voting areas. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gayfish, I did not hear that. The chat is supplying me with a great deal of information right now. Red Eye Sam with the $2. Ken is a reference to the dub of the North Star. I still haven't watched Fist of the North Star. Hyena doesn't like old anime that much. I haven't really gotten around to it. Can we... Just gonna be like this forever, huh? I don't even fucking care. I've got so much health. I'm over-leveled. Is it not pronounced Frida? It's Frida, is it not? Did I not say Frida? Oh boy. I have not seen Naruto, no. But I will eventually. I'm contractually obligated to. Oh, Keyford, I'm familiar with CGP Gray's video, and also with the problems of first-past-the-post voting in general. First-past-the-post voting is big cringe, friends. In fact, I would go so far as to say that if we could unilaterally implement, like, a proper tiered voting system, we might come close to, like, single-handedly fixing a lot of problems in our democracy. And okay! Yes! Excellent! Nice! Hello, friends! 2 of you! 3 of you! Nice! Cool! I'm just gonna reset this encounter? Really? Quickly. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Beautiful. There we go. There's no real reason to go over there except to get like one stray item, and frankly, I want to get to the Ringed City as quickly as possible. So I'm going to go over here and do the Gravetender's Champion first thing. So the way this fight works is that there's a fucking dude, and there's 3 dogs, and you kill the dogs, and you punch the dude, and then a big dog comes, and then you have to kill the dude and the big dog. Do you prefer anime or manga? I think I tend to prefer manga. One of the biggest problems with anime is that, especially anime adaptations, is that they do a really obnoxious job adapting the pacing of a written format. So when you have a tense fight scene in like a... fuck you. In a manga, it's totally okay to break that up with segments of other people thinking or talking, because the way we process written word, we sort of choose the speed at which we go through it. But that's not the case with a video. So if it's a tense fight, you can imagine that like everyone's thinking in the space of like... Oh! Thinking in the space of like 2 seconds, you know? You're not really interrupting the flow of the fight. But in the, Dude, I got more fucking stamina than you. Where's your wolf? Where's your wolf at, huh? Oh, there. Oh, yeah, there's your wolf, huh? Yeah? Yeah? Can't help but notice they spawn on the other side of the fucking arena. Alright, wolf. Sorry, I know this is supposed to be a 2v1, but, your master sucks. Whew! Alright, got me on that one. You over-leveled piece of shit. That's why we're waiting to get to the Ringed City, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. He's coming. Woo! Come on. Come on. Oh, hey. Do you think my odds of winning might increase if I did damage to the enemy? Okay, that second bite came nowhere fucking near my... What? Oh yeah, he goes Super Saiyan. Nope. Don't! No! Fuck! Dude, did you see that? He fucking slid! Fuck this piece of shit. I thought, oh, cool, I'm safe behind this wall. Yeah, it'll never be Sif. Why are you people donating so generously? 1 second. My Britbonger friend won't admit he voted Tory after he smugly said there's nothing to worry about and that he's happy Brexit will finally get done. Uh-oh, stinky. Sounds like a bad friend, comrade. You should dump their cocky ass. You notice how conservatives get really fucking cocky whenever they win, whereas progressives will get really fucking hopeful for the future? When we win, we get really hopeful, start talking about all the changes that we're going to make, but when they win, they all get the DreamWorks face and they look towards their nearest liberal friend to make sure that they're crying. MF Zoom with the incredibly generous tier 3 sub. Thank you so much. I like hanging out with your chat. I like hanging out with my chat. We both like hanging out with my chat. But anyway, one of the big issues with anime adaptations, and this triggers the fuck out of me, is that if you're reading a manga, you can imagine like a fight, and it's going like super fucking fast-paced, and it's crazy tense and stuff, and the people are like fighting each other like mad, and then it like quickly, you know, abets itself for a moment so that the people watching the fight can comment on what's going on, or they're thinking about it, you know? When you're reading that, it doesn't feel like it's breaking up the flow of the fight. It doesn't feel like time is stopping for these people. But if you're watching an anime, having a sick fight stop for like 2 minutes so everyone else can chat for a fucking second on how the fight is going is so fucking rage-inducing, dude. And hey, guys, since I'm watching Hunter x Hunter, credit where credit is due, you know? The first fight... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I get it, yeah. The first fight between, Hisoka and Gon, what's his name, the clown dude, Jester Man, whatever, the fight they have in the arena, where it opens with Gon charging him and they have a bunch of frantic blows without anyone else interrupting it, that was pretty good. I wasn't expecting that. Because so far this series has had a fuck ton of, like, every time a punch is landed, everyone take a step back so that we can fucking analyze the motivations of the fighters and the exact trigonometry they use to deal their blows. But that time they just did a flurry rush. It felt really good. Oh, you're fucked, dude. Oh wait, you're not fucked. But after you're... Can you chill out? Okay, dude. Alright. We're not getting a fucking repeat. The Ringed City has my name on it. We're not doing this. Oh, we might be doing this. We might be doing this. We might be doing this a little. Get the final hit! Nice. Nice. A radical Kiwi, all memes aside, if you've done a little bit of anal play and afterwards found there was a bit of blood, it's probably not a big deal. Just try to be careful in the future, okay? It's really easy to cause micro fissures inside of the butt because of, I guess, just because of that, how that tissue was created, so... What do you think about power scaling and power creeping in anime? Like we're meant to believe Goku moves faster than light, but he's talking using his voice. Okay, this is something that really fucking bothers me. If you're not willing to commit to the true scale of your power level rising in a game, then you should not have your characters raised to that power level. This is one of the reasons why I like, One Punch Man so much. One Punch Man did a fucking phenomenal job of actually delivering on the power levels of the characters in which they fought. The fight between Boros and Saitama actually looked like it was taking place over a ship the size of a city, with Boros's strikes being able to melt like millions of tons of steel, and with Saitama's final strike literally splitting the atmosphere of the planet. That feels fucking great to watch, dude. Holy shit. But it's so frustrating to me when anime will promise you, they'll like cross their fingers and fucking pinky promise you that the characters that are fighting are capable of bench pressing 8 trillion tons and they can destroy planets with their laser breath and all that shit, and then their fights just look like the same fucking fights that have been happening since the first season of the show. I don't like Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is not a fucking good show. All of you are cringe. I'm right. You're wrong. Get over it. Sekiro won Game of the Year? Oh, I should pay more attention. Sekiro was a phenomenal game. Guys, legitimately though, Dragon Ball Z is not good. JoJo Requiems are good then? I think JoJo does a decent job delivering on the power level of its characters, because JoJo's power level doesn't scale that high. On to the Ringed City, only 15 minutes into the stream. Joke's on you, beat the entire Ringed City in preparation, finna slap that Filianor covenant for you, baby. Oh yeah, you better be waiting as the spear of the church, comrade. Let's go! Dredge Heap awaits! When was conservatism developed as an ideology? There's no such thing as... There's no ideology called conservatism. It's a misnomer. They aren't looking to conserve anything. The term is reactionary politics, and it's been around since the dawn of time. It's not a matter of conserving anything that exists. It's just a matter of using whatever social systems allow you to regress the rights of minority groups. Give me my fucking embers. Oh, dude! The Split Leaf Greatsword! Oh, I haven't had fun with this baby in a while. We might come back for this. How good is Dark Souls? Dark Souls is sick. Pessimist with the $5. Thank you, Gale. Akira watches like a cautionary tale to fascism, but also feels like a love letter to socialism. Thoughts? When I watched Akira, I wasn't actually looking for like political messaging. Burke was the father of modern conservatism. Yeah, but he wasn't a father of the ideological tendencies that define conservatives. He was just a father of what we generally consider to be the political positions that aligned with the interests of reactionaries these days. I think that's an important distinction, you know? Like Marxism or socialism have distinct political philosophies that can be interpreted distant from whatever society in which they were created. Conservatism is all relativistic. It's all just about destroying whatever rights the minority groups have and preserving hierarchy to the greatest possible extent. Anyway, I wasn't on the lookout for much political messaging in Akira. That's probably my bad. I need to go back to it. Woo! Yes, Akira is indeed a dope show. Nope. This area part of the Ringed City DLC? Yep. And I can explain the lore if you would like me to. Sup, baby? Dude, your fucking enemy type has so much health. You attack so slowly, and you have so little health, and I can't backstab you, and I don't think I can parry you. Oh, I forgot about the butt slam. Yeah, Red Cascadian, people keep telling me about this mythical conservative that has principles and strong ideas when it comes to, like, keeping society functional, but I've never met this person. I've never interacted with this, like, mythical conservative. This whole, if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality can only work if you're a reactionary. Uh-oh, we're being invaded. Because things are currently broke for most of the population of the planet. The only way to believe that things are not currently broke is if you are simply unconcerned with the perspectives of non-white, non-men, non-straight, non-cis people. Oh, they have the split-leaf greatsword. Ah, shit. Oh! Damn! It wasn't enough height for me to get the fucking jump attack. Lone Cat, you can do whatever you want. My Discord DMs, comrade. Okay. Really? Oh, we're dead, aren't we? We have to be dead. There's no way. Yep. Well, that was over quickly. Yeah, no, that's not the split-leaf greatsword. That's the curved greatsword? The split-leaf greatsword has a bigger handle. What I don't understand is how the fuck they parried my second sword swing. They took damage from the first one. Yeah, that was a fucking lag parry. I have never been that into the fucking combated Dark Souls. I don't know how this game has such a disproportionate amount of latency. Can you poo on conservatives some more? I think I've shared my perspectives on the matter. Hold on, I want to get the split leaf. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm doing, just so you guys know, I'm doing a super cringe, self-promo thing. I'm really interested in possibly...
Keep your marvels intact, love.
Try my best. I'm super interested in getting 50k subs before the end of the year. Just a really nice, clean number, you know? I have like 2,000 more to go, but by current projections, it looks like I'm going to be about 600 subs short by the end of the year. So, I am ironically doing the classic hashtag, Vaush 50k. Oh, hey! But in all seriousness, just, if you guys are interested and don't mind getting yelled at online too much, maybe on Twitter with your friends or family, just share a video of mine, you know? If you think there are people out there who might be interested in my content, but you think it's cringy to recommend them a YouTuber, just fucking, you know, just a little bit of cringe doesn't hurt too much. I just want that nice, clean 50k by the end of the year. This is my subscribe to PewDiePie, okay? That's what I'm doing right now. We're subscribing to PewDiePie. Yeah, share me on the Destiny subreddit, you know how it is. At this point, I've got a fuck ton of videos out that deal with a wide range of content. In all likelihood, there are probably friends and family members you have out there with whom you've had conversations that pertain to the subjects of at least one of my videos. Why not go ahead and give it a look, you know? Toss a video at them, maybe see if they're interested in it. I just want to see if I can, the idea of ending on that nice clean number sounds really, really good. And of course, shilling can be obnoxious, so, you know, not, if you don't want to, don't fucking do it or anything, but... Yeah, White Nervosa, unironically. And also, holy shit, White Nervosa, I haven't seen you in a while. I love you and miss you. Yeah, and also, like and subscribe. You know how it goes. Every time I get a fucking message like this. Possibly, Lone Cat. Yeah, I have to do the soy face in my thumbnails, that's true. Let me clean up the last donations. For some reason, I decided not to immediately get to them, possibly because I'm a horrible streamer, and then we're going to continue with the Dreadsheep real quick. Let's take a look at the generous donations of Red Eye Sam with $5. As much as I love Jinro Wolf Brigade to death, fascies love it and love using it for iconography at times. I've heard of Jinro Wolf Brigade, I think, but I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry to hear you share an interest with fascists. I like Warhammer 40k, so imagine how I feel. SSJ No with the $5. Finish Hunter x Hunter and debate me on anime, you fucking smoothie. I promise I'll do a full fucking Hunter x Hunter review stream when I'm done with it, okay? Unironically, if I'm gonna put this much time into watching a 150 episode anime, I'm gonna give my fucking thoughts at the end of it. I'm getting paid for my fucking investment. And Red Cascadian with the incredibly generous $15. Thank you so much, comrade. Had a couple paychecks and have been wanting to donate for a while, but was unemployed. So here's me assuaging my guilty conscience of being a freeloader enjoying your content. Hey! Thank you for assuaging your conscience, comrade. I, God, and the heavens above all absolve you of your sin, the tremendous sin of enjoying content without paying for it. One which I have, of course, never partaken in myself. Anytime I watch a YouTube video, I find that motherfucker's PayPal right away. And, oh, hello, Angel, my darling. They're beautiful, in a way. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Lore on the Angel? Yes, let's get to the lore of this area. Okay, so right now we're in approximately the same time period as the time where we fight. No, 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 no. Ring of Steel Protection +3. Haha! I forgot the DLCs have the +3 rings. This thing is fucking nasty. Bring it out. We're gonna want... Fuck Bleed Resistance. Fuck Bleed Resistance. Give me a +3 ring. Absolutely. I'm getting attacked, aren't I? How? How? Stop! No! Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Fucking wandering hands over here. Jesus. Just up from the ground, huh? Fucking, jeez Christ. Jesus. Where's the Ring of Steel Protection +? There it is. There, now we take like 12% less damage from physical attacks. I think it's like 12 or 14, something like that. Anyway, so we're at around the same time period as that which we fight the Soul of Cinder. This, the Dredge Heaps, is actually pretty close to the First Flame. Why don't I wear a helmet? I just like wearing... not wearing a helmet. Armor's not super important in this game. Come on now. Fuck yeah, counterpoints. Good shit. I was never gonna parry that. I shouldn't have even tried. I keep trying for the parry. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Having all slots filled is an important boost. Wait, I remember that, yeah. Don't you get like a base percentage boost just by having armor in a slot? I can never parry this guy. He has like a telephone pole. Look, he legitimately has a telephone pole weapon. I think it's like a torture rack or something, but look, it's got wires coming off of it. Can you see? See, look. That's not a fucking medieval weapon. What am I looking at? Yeah, I would have died without that ring, unironically. Nice. Yeah, let's get something in the head slot. What's like a nice... And go dark mask and just be fucking spooky. Jesus. Ooh, we could do Crown of Dusk and be cute. Kawaii. Captain McMillan with the $5. I love Hunter x Hunter, but honestly, the newer manga chapters are terrible and I hate them. And as far as I care, the anime ended when Gon's story arc concluded in episode 148. Whoa! Spoilers! Good thing I have no memory and I'm definitely going to forget that. Oh, this is what I always wore. When I wanted to see my character's face, but I needed the armor bonus anyway, I put on the old sorcerer hat. So I look like a commissar. It looks silly here. We can do better. Dragon Slayer helm. There we go. Maybe we could go for a general change of pace? I just don't have that many of the armor sets. Oh yeah, he's using a banner pole. True. Does this look cool? Nah, this kind of protrudes forward too much. Maybe if it was longer? Actually, I'm gonna wear this for role-playing. Look at how dusty it is here in the dredge heap. See? We're going to wear this for role-playing so we're not huffing all of those fumes. That's what we're doing. Good shit, team. Getting back to the lore, the dredge heats over here are another symptom of the physical degeneration the world has been experiencing over the past, basically, quadrillion years. It's actually an amalgamation of different areas that you've seen in your past. For example, a lot of what we're looking at right now is Lothric Castle. You can tell by the architecture, and we just killed 2 Lothric Castle guards. However, this portion of the world has been seeded from the protections that has kept Lothric Castle itself from degenerating. In other words, the world continues to experience cycles, but this segment has been removed from that cyclical nature of the world. This area has just been degenerating with time. Other areas are collapsed into it with. The very basin of the area called the Dredge Heap is actually the earthen peaks from Dark Souls 2, which is funny because I think most people didn't like that area. I guess they just wanted to spit in people's face one more time. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Duck, duck, get! Oh my fucking god, there are so many. We need the split leaf. We need the split leaf! No, 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 no! Oh, no, 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 oh, no, 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 no. Alright. A lot of you folks here, huh? Jesus Christ! Oh. Oh, that's satisfying. Clearing them all out. Fuck you. Ah, yeah. Anyhow, one of the areas, one of the reasons why this area has been allowed to... Oh, wait, these guys just spawn infinitely. I forgot. They don't spawn from the summoners here. They just spawn. No, 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 no. What do I think the next Umar meme will be? I have no idea. We're running out of letters. Dude, you were not close enough to me. Alright, we're just running. We're just running. Ah. Kick, kick, kick. Yep, we got it. We got the spell we'll never use. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's just mosey on out of here. Yep. This area, which has been left to reduce to ash, and you can tell that that's what this area is doing. I mean, look, everything is ash, just like when we fight Gale at the end of time. Has led to it becoming something of a haven for the dark spirits of man. Here, we can go back through here and pass through the hole that falling tower just knocked in the church. See, the creatures that we see here, these blackened husks of persons, these are some of the ultimately physically degraded forms of humanity. This is about as far low as you can get. Hello, Pat. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Lorne Lap. That's his name. Palap. Don't mind me. I'm not gonna bother you on your quest to redemption. Hey. Because these humans, or well, I guess they were once humans, because these holders of the Dark Soul are so degenerated physically, they've begun to take forms that are effectively alien. Look at that thing up there. The angel? Those gigantic black figures with the burning eyes that occasionally rush towards us in a spell, those things are sprites of man, last seen in Dark Souls 1. They're literally pure humanity. Not those things. Perhaps this one will do it? It will. That's a pure humanity sprite. Them unleashing all the power of their Dark Soul in a single flurry of blows. Or in that case, I suppose, a single blow. I don't know, Somniostatic. Why don't all the other game devs just make good games like Dark Souls? Woo! This area also has a unique mechanic where there are some spots you can fall from a great distance and not take damage. I've not seen Code Geass, but the art style makes me want to actually neck myself. Whoa! Oh wait, you guys can't see that. That UI element is only on my end. You can't see all the pornography that just popped up. Interesting. I know I missed some donos. I always miss donos. Trotsky for life with the 10 bucks. Thank you very much, comrade. That is incredibly generous of you. Have you ever given a presentation at an academic conference? I may be delivering a paper at an undergrad conference, but I'm nervous. Did I? Wait, Hyena, sweetie, I actually forget. Did I or did I not do a presentation at an academic conference? Or was I planning to, but it didn't pan out? I did, didn't I? Or did I not? Didn't I? Remember at the Pacific Sociology Association conference, or whatever the fuck it was called? Oh, that's right, at the round table. That's right, that's right. Yes, yes, I presented papers at academic conferences, but I was only an undergrad. I didn't get an opportunity to really draw in a big crowd, I'm afraid. Don't be nervous, comrade. Public speaking isn't that hard as long as you tell yourself that it's not that hard, and then act as though it's not that hard. We gotta get the split leaf greatsword, dude. This shit makes me coom. Where is it? We should have more than enough materials. Beautiful. Hail Kavaforth with the unbelievably generous $50 fucking, my dude. Holy shit, dude. Still not lying. Thank you so much, comrade. I really fucking appreciate it. Just want to share my frustration of libs always pulling the butt Trump whenever Hillary or Obama is criticized from the left. My mom also does this. Oof. Yeah, dude. They... yeah. Both sides do it. If you ever criticize Trump, they will instantly, like, defer to Obama or Hillary. And if you criticize Obama or Hillary, it's like, oh, we had no choice. It's super fucking frustrating, dude. The cycle never ends. It continues. Time is a flat circle, so on and so forth. I sympathize with you and sincerely appreciate your incredibly generous donation. What gives us the best damage with the split leaf? Let's see, okay. So right now it does 264 plus 188. Making it go heavy adds about, it looks like, 60 damage. That's pretty sick. What if we go balanced? Nope. Heavy's the best.
Pretty be careful.
Red Eye Sam with the $5 is someone who works in construction. I appreciate you protecting your character from all that silica in the air. She could get silicosis otherwise. Yes! Would hate for this undead ashen spawn creature to die of lung. What's so good about that sword? Oh, baby. Friendo, oh friendo, my friendo. Do we have enough weight space to carry this without... No, we don't, but we're going to show it anyway. Okay. So this thing has huge sweeping attacks, like so. Its charged attack is a double swing. It does a crazy amount of damage if you get both hits. And you can fucking spin! You can guard, and you can fucking spin! And when you're spinning, you can use some mana to engage in these big fucking attacks. Love me this shit. We're gonna switch to a slightly lighter armor set so we can wear it a little more easily. Armor of Thorns, perhaps? No. Black Knight armor. Well, that's already what we're wearing. Maybe we should switch to Drang armor? Ooh, that's not bad. I kinda like that. I kinda like the look we got going on right now. Thank you so much for all the socialist memes you brought upon our big brains. You mean everything to us in the revolution. Now to click send on that dono to Pig Puncher. Good, do it. Pig Puncher deserves your attention too. Fine, I'm not mad. Go, go. Go ahead. I like Hakeem the YouTuber a lot. And Jimbo Z with the tier 1 sub, thank you very much. Big booty bitches. Also, wish us all luck in our finals. Ooh woo. How many folks here are doing finals soon? How many of you guys are going to be doing finals shortly? Just finished? Gotcha. Alright. Got an A on all of mine? Nice! You truly are a high-quality soup. Not a low-quality soup at all. Okay, it's gonna take me a while to get used to this weapon, but this was my PvP weapon. Fuck yeah, Trotsky for life. Glad to hear it. Woo! Woo! Glad to hear it, Title Punk Roller Girl. I hope everyone is having a phenomenal evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever disgusting time period you happen to be in that is not the proper time period, which is the time period that I am in. And Arco Cummies with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Resubbing and also just finished new NG in the DLC earlier, even got Frida on my 3rd try. Also, I got a job. Have some money for reading out my brags. And Arco Cummies, sounds like you're fucking it up, comrade. Nicely done. Alright, folks. Our first real test of this weapon. That's not it. That's not it. Nope, nope, we keep getting cocky. Oh, we're getting cocky. Okay. Oh my god, it's so slow compared to what I'm used to. Yes, there we go. This weapon has a really good guard break, too. So slow. Fuck me. What do you think of the phenomenon of Christian conservatives whose ideologies contradict Jesus? Find me a Christian conservative out there who Jesus wouldn't have spat on. Please. Find me one, okay? I'm not a religious man, but I do dislike hypocrisy. It is impossible in this country to be a conservative and to live up to even a fraction of that which Jesus taught. Have I played Sekiro? If so, did you like it? Calibashaw, I played all of Sekiro on stream, and yeah, I loved it. Oh my god. Oh, yep. Ash pile. Yeah. DPSD with the $5. Thank you. Damn you, Vaush tried to meme on you with the last dono. I hope the depression is waving off, and Hyper's in chat if you want Vaush to finally send toe pics. I'm pretty sure my... we'll come back to the Split Leaf Greatsword soon. I'm pretty sure my, my foot appearance is canonical at this point. But we'll keep that in mind. Do you think I'll go back to Spyro after this? I don't think so, actually. I will eventually, but I think my immediate next game, which we might even end up starting today, is probably going to be Dark Souls 2. Which I downloaded earlier today, in case I was able to finish it in time. That's a big sword. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. DS2 is indeed a fucking adventure. Whew. Baba is love? Baba is you is not a good game for stream. It's not unethical to date a conservative, just proceed at your own risk. What's the deal with mobs not responding in DS2 lore-wise? DS2 has a lot of weird lore inconsistencies that I encourage you to not think about too hard. This is something that I say a lot, and I really, really do mean it. Things may be terrible right now, or seem terrible right now. Things have always seemed terrible. Can you point me, like, just any point in time, for any civilization that wasn't wrought with tremendous swathes of people who believed the world was coming to an end? What about the Black Plague? I mean, can you imagine that? How scary that must have been for the people back then? Far scarier than anything we're currently dealing with, because they couldn't understand what was happening. Today, if there was some... even if something like the Spanish flu killed 40 million people, certainly, yes, horrifying, that, but at least we can understand it. World War I, World War II, okay, what about the fall of Constantinople? What about the fucking Mongolian Empire? Like, these things have been happening since the dawn of time, this propensity that we as humans have toward believing our time is the end time. It's just, whoa, 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 whoa. It's just not the case. Yeah, the Cold War too. Now that doesn't mean we should be apathetic or unconcerned with the problems we face, but it means we shouldn't give in to despair. Because if we do, then we're essentially conceding the point that all of humanity should live in a permanent state of despair, something I think we should rather not do. Damn it, isn't there a... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Get back here, you shit. Sargon keeps saying we voted to leave on Facebook. Do you have a response to that? I mean, it's true. Britain voted to leave. Whether or not you think it's a... God, it's fucking burning through my health. Whether or not you think it's a good decision, Britain did indeed vote to leave. Whew. Lovely Rubble with the $5. Thank you. Leftism, Dark Souls, and anime. These are my favorite things. I love you. Love you too. No parasocial Reno. These streams are very fun and relaxing for me. I'm delighted to share them with you. There we go. Nice big door shield that we'll never use. Just peeking around all the corners. You know what I mean. Villainous Flow with a very generous Tier 2 subscription. Thank you so much. Rank from Soft Games, worst to best. I love DS3 so much. I know it doesn't have the same sprawling scale of DS1, but its combat, bosses, and lore are peak shit. Thank you so much for the streams, my dude. You got with your finals, PogChamp. Hey, happy to be of service, comrade. I will say this. I haven't played enough of Bloodborne to comfortably rank it. And for games that are this unbelievably good, I don't really feel comfortable giving a definitive tier list without having played each of them more than once. I've played Dark Souls 3 a great many times, so I'm confident in my ranking of that. Very confident in my ranking of Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 1 I remember very closely. Dark Souls 2 I'm looking forward to playing again with a fresh perspective. And of course, I just beat Sekiro. I haven't played much of Bloodborne, and I've never played Demon Souls. With that in mind, Dark Souls... in an overall enjoyment sense, Dark Souls 3 is my favorite. Probably, though, that's influenced a lot by the gravitas of ending such an incredible series, all the lore and implications and story and what have you. That goes a long way towards increasing my appreciation. In terms of just raw gameplay, I would consider Sekiro and Dark Souls 3 to be comparable in... Oh shit, that's Curse! Oh... Dude, this angel is such a cock! We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. We burned too much health too early. Is there any lore in Dark Souls that's fundamentally ambiguous? Yes, absolutely. Really annoying enemy? I like this enemy, I just think that dodging its shots is too inconsistent. I think this enemy would be a lot better if it was possible to consistently evade its shots, but it's just not. The volleys that it does are longer than the iframe window for your roll, meaning that even if you time your roll with absolute perfection, as long as the random spread on his shots don't go too far in your favor, you're still guaranteed to get hit. It's basically just a way of guaranteeing that you lose Estus charges. Can we actually calm down? Holy God, I'll kill you in a second. Holy shit. And then we got another angel. DPST, don't worry, comrade. I haven't missed your dono. I just don't always get to them exactly in order or on time. Got lucky with a few volleys there. What do I think of Hassan? I think Hassan is a generally good and well-intentioned person who does advocacy that I generally agree with, who embarrasses himself when he disagrees with Destiny. I feel the same way about a lot of left-leaning figures. He also might be a little unintrospective in certain respects, but I don't think it's out of the norm. I did a for you, yes. We gotta kill the fucking... We gotta kill the angels, then we can loot this area. Hey guys, look! Are you guys ready to obtain the slut armor? Woo! Ah, fuck, we gotta kill that angel. What's the fastest way to kill that angel again? Wait, okay. Are you fine with ambiguous lore? I mostly prefer lore to be non-ambiguous. For the most part, given the scope of its lore, Dark Souls' content is pretty unambiguous. Dark Souls 2 is by far the most ambiguous of the three games in terms of the lore it presents. Get out of here! Fucking perish! Get out! Here we go. We're going to kill them, and we still need to kill... There's the other angel that we need to kill. You have to, like... Guys, I know that the other angel's body is, like, on a rock face that you have to get down to somewhere. No, Wax Newman. I don't believe you can damage the angels in a traditional way. What was causing the curse? A spell cast by the angels. How do you get to the other angel's body? Or the other angel's, like, physical projection? It's like off of a rock, you like take a path down the cliffside somewhere, don't you? Is that not a thing? Drop from next bonfire? Okay, so you gotta go a whiles. You have to progress to kill it? Okay, I'm gonna kill that angel first, and then we're going to come back and clear this area a little more thoroughly. I wouldn't say that, DPSD. But first, we gotta go through you. Look at them titties popping out. finally got some proper titty armor, boys. Hallmark of Western fantasy. Please don't kill me. Alright, bring it, Zoe. On my Soul Level 1 playthrough, Zoe kicked my ass. That fire fan thing of hers has like no wind-up, and it did nearly 100% of my health. Ah, she just walked backwards. I think she only has 2 Estus flasks. Yeah! Damn! Even with my health. Imagine how hard that is on fucking Soul Level 1 when you have half of my maximum health. Did she just walk backwards in Estus? Still gotta kill that one. Lore on her? Well, since the bottom of this area is meant to be a sort of physically degenerated form of Earthen Peaks, an area from Dark Souls 2, and the Earthen Peak in Dark Souls 2 had those desert pyromancers in that same gear she's wearing, it's probably reasonable to assume that she's one of the few humans from that tribe remaining. Poor girl, must be lonely. Does Vaush know Lily Pichu? I know of Lily Pichu. I don't believe I'm nowhere near large enough to, like, have a personal correspondence with Lily Pichu. I've said, like, one word to her. Back when I had permissions in Destiny's Discord, one time I popped up and asked for her opinion on, like, Das Kapital or something like that. And then I left immediately. Because I was dared to by chat. I wonder why the bandits obey her. I'm actually not sure about that. That one had a purple sheen around his sword, which I believe is a component of pyromantic magic, and those two have flaming weapons. It's possible that Zoe has taught them pyromancy and they use it for self-defense. There are other places where the bandits have flaming weapons, though, so it's possible that's not the case. Hey, come on. Final Ember, dude. You fine. Yeah, sure, you like fire? Me too. Yeah, look, I'm an ashen one. Yeah, check it out. Do I watch arm wrestling? I do not watch arm wrestling. All I can do... Arm wrestling makes me so fucking nervous, dude. After all the videos I've seen of people arm wrestling and, like, somebody getting their arm snapped. Nope. Oh, thank God, she didn't get to do it twice. Oh, that was the weirdest shit I saw, okay? You know how Nazis talk about how they, like, they don't hate women, they want to protect women or whatever? I was on Twitter, and every once in a while I go through, like, my Twitter mentions to see, like, if there are Nazis following me, and if I do, I block them, because they're just annoying. There's really no, like, incentivization on my end to keep them around. They say that? Yeah, the incel Nazi that we looked at just the other day was like, I don't hate women or think you're worse, I just want to protect you, you know? It's a common, like, paternalistic, patriarchal attitude held by far-right traditionalists. There we go. Somniostatic with the $5. Thank you, comrade. My cousin was drunk arm wrestling, completely sheared his humerus, arm bone, whatever, and now needs surgery and shit. Yeah, fuck that. The way arm wrestling works, like, perfectly fucking juxtaposes the muscles in such a way to optimize the likelihood of fucking snapping your arm. I'm good. I'm super fucking good. Fuck, where do I have to go to drop down? Wait, I don't actually have to go to this area, do I? No, you have to go to the tower. Wait, you have to go to the end. Yeah, that's right. And then you drop down. Wait, that wasn't a legit fall! Oh! Whoa! 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 Just as planned. Anyway, I was going through like the Nazis who follow me or whatever, and one of them had recently like shared. They didn't retweet this. I think they like original posted it, and it was a video of a girl arm wrestling like a beefy guy, and it snapped her arm. Her arm, like, there was a loud snapping noise, and her arm just got broken off backwards. It was real nasty looking. And they were all like laughing at it. The girl didn't do anything like that you would expect a person to take issue with. She wasn't even like proclaiming she could beat the dude or anything. It just looked like they were having a little bit of fun. But there were like dozens of Nazis in the comments that were all just jeering and laughing at the girl whose arm had broken, who was like screaming at the end of it. And it's just a fun reminder. These people are legitimately sociopathic. It's not about protecting anyone. They're just angry at black people, angry at Jews, angry at women. And they'll lash out and try to express that anger in any way. Any way in which they, anytime they say otherwise, they're covering for their true intentions. They don't have anything going on in their hearts or their heads. It's just hatred for people who aren't like them. It's impressive they managed to keep going on like that, but... Okay, I think I missed the point where I was supposed to drop off. I'll try it again. How are you feeling? You look great, by the way. I always look great, comrade, but thank you. I feel fine. No, you didn't, but you're going the wrong way. It's right next to the bonfire. No, I was at the bonfire. Oh, Lone Cat, I can't answer that. I have to... That's entirely up to you. Wait, which bonfire? The Earthen Peak bonfire, or the one right before the princes? Go up from that door shield hut and drop off onto a tree branch. The one before the princes? Bonfire before boss? I'm getting conflicting information. Fuck you guys. Nope! Your mom's dead. I don't need you anymore. Thanks, Shackley. Trying to keep the stream from lagging today. They are wrong and dumb. Alright, fuck you guys. Woo, woo! Woo, woo, woo! Happy feet! Wait, why did I not take damage that time? Oh, it's there. It's there. It's that fucking branch right there. You can still get me in the corner. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm coming! No, fuck. No, you gotta angle it right. No. That's not even close to being correct. Oh, counterpoints. Would you say, counterpoints. Would you say that Amazing Lucas is a Nazi, or just like a typical like fasci conservative? Were they like joking about Nazi points? Listen, Caius, I just want the fucking angel dead. Oh wait, there's a sign right on that side of the hut. That's probably a sign saying, hey, do it here. Oh. 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 Nailed it. Nice. I've only seen 2 episodes. I think he didn't hear the dog whistles and definitely didn't challenge shit. Wait, Nick Fuentes has gone on with the Amazing Lucas twice? God. Isn't it like there are no like non-Nazi conservatives. I saw hyena. Oh, the duck. The shots that are fired are predictive, so you actually can avoid them to some extent. Yes! Yes! You just gotta not think. Fuck off, so we can loot this area. Be at peace. God. Why do you refuse to play Minecraft? Any particular reason? Honestly, I just don't find it that entertaining anymore. I've been playing, like, Minecraft, it's been around for like 10 years now. What more is there to do with Minecraft? I've done Minecraft. I did it. I did the little houses and stuff. It just feels like there's a limit to what you can do with that game. I feel like that game's legacy is like self-perpetuating, where people just give it an enormous amount of attention just because it's Minecraft. You know? Up the other branch? Nah, I'll just go back. There are new updates? I don't care. There are new updates for lots of games. It was never a particularly competitive game, so I never got any enjoyment for that. It's not a particularly attractive game. The only thing Minecraft was ever really good for was when I was 14 and it was raining outside, and I could just hear the music dun 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 while I'm like making a farm, you know? Like, it's like those peaceful melodic segments of the game that feel good, but every other part of it, I just don't get it anymore. Its recent resurgence in popularity is because PewDiePie started playing it again. Again, it just feels like it's a cyclical thing now. It's not doing its own popularity anymore. It's super creative calming. I don't even think it's particularly creative. Maybe it facilitates creativity, but I don't think the game itself is creative. Yeah, those are from DS2. Again, this is Earth and Peak. Would you consider playing Jedi Fallen Order? I've played some, but not as much because Halo MCC came to PC. Also, considering cutting my hairs like yours makes you look like a badass warrior. Ha! Only if you don't have big noggin like mine. Makes me look like a fucking dork. But maybe you'll look a lot better with it. I encourage you to give it a shot. Playing around with hairstyles is fun. Yeah, I might play Fallen Order, or Jedi Fallen whatever. Never been a huge Star Wars fan, but it could be fun. And people have told me it's better than I expect it to be. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a Souls-like. I expected that it would be more like a Uncharted game, you know, where it would be like a big set-piece oriented, like very flashy, pretty, like high physical fidelity kind of game. And there's a whole bunch of like collectibles around the world, or maybe kind of like a higher tier Ubisoft game, because Ubisoft games are made for like absolute fucking cretins. And if anyone here plays a Ubisoft game, they should unsubscribe from my YouTube channel. I'm just kidding, of course. I really don't like Ubisoft. Or I should say more specifically, I don't like the single Ubisoft game that's been released over and over and over again. Did we get the entire piece for the Desert Pyromancy? Guys, look. Wow, those do not... This looks like there's some extra space there. Such is life. I hate hide. We'll try it on when we got the full set, okay? But for now, we're sticking with the Drang. Is there a way to undead? In this game, you never really look decrepit or rotten. Is that some nipple? It probably is not. Booby time. How can she be so lean and have such large boobie? I don't know, comrade. You should write a letter to the developer. No, if you get the Dark Sigil, you hollow visibly. Oh, okay. Well, not normally, then. Can we agree all games are better with nudity? Oh, there's the Desert Pyromancy skirt. Many games are made better with nudity, but probably not all. For instance, it does get a little tiring that every single open world game these days that's meant for a mature audience, and every single this is an especially common one. 0451 type game, you know, like a immersive sim game, all of them have like the prostitution level. All of them have like, here's the prostitutes, you know? I have never seen so many prostitutes as I've seen in fucking Deus Ex, or in fucking Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, or in Hitman, or in any other fucking game where you wander a city to like achieve objectives or whatever. Again, I don't mind seeing like tits jiggle around, it's just so transparent. Oh yeah, Dishonored as well. There's so many in Dishonored, dude. Just all Cyberpunk. They do it all the time in Cyberpunk. This shit triggered me so fucking much, okay? I'm not a big fan of turn-based tactics or strategy games. My dick's too big. I just need more... I need more, you know... I need more action going on. There we go. What was the name, guys? What's the name of the one game that I'm thinking of? You know the answer. It's like a long-standing property that recently got adapted to video games. It's kind of like an indie thing. It's a cyberpunk world. Shadowrun. That's it. I played the fucking Shadowrun game. I don't remember which one, or even if there are multiples of it, but I played it, and there was one area really early on in the game where you go to like, it's cyberpunk, of course, so there's a bunch of sex workers, and there's like a bunch of prostitutes, and they all hang out in what used to be a textile mill or whatever, or some shit like that. I don't know. It's edgy cyberpunk world building. It wasn't bad writing or anything, but the thing that really fucking triggered me is that inside of the sexy sex shop or whatever, inside the brothel, there was a podium for like a lady to do sexy dancing in lingerie, and there was a table for the man to do sexy dancing in lingerie, okay? And there was such a clear fucking difference in the time and energy that the developers put into realizing these two things, okay? Because the fucking dancing chick was just popping off. She was doing like complex hip gyrations and movements and funny shit with her hands. And this was all from a great distance too, you know, the camera wasn't exactly like up close in these movies. They were probably filming less than a square inch on my screen. But I could see the chick was doing some cool shit, you know? But meanwhile, the dudes dance. Game's a bit loud. I can fix that. There we go. Meanwhile, the dudes dance was like this. It was that, yeah, it was like that move, and its frame rate was like half the frame rate of the rest of the game. The girl's dance was like a solid 30 frames per second, but the dude's dance was like a 12 frame per second, like, and he was wearing more clothing than the girl too, and that shit always takes me out of it, you know? If you're going to, so listen, if you want to invent a world, I'll keep that in mind, Caius, it'll happen, don't worry. If you want to invent a world where, like, it's 30 years in the future and women are still more sexualized than men are, okay, whatever, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. If there's sexism in the future, like, of course there's going to be. Yeah, okay, cool. That's the issue. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is if you have a world where there is a sex shop or a brothel where men and women are doing the sexy dancing, that's a world in which that should not be the case. You know, that's a world in which the sexualization of men and women should be normalized. So why is it that in the world you've created, you pussed out and gave the girl a sexy dance and gave the dude a fucking robot jitter? You know? Why you pussying out on me? That's the shit that bugs me. It's not the existence of a disparity in the game. It's the fact that the presentation of the game and the effort that was put in by the developers were in dissonant. But I'm honestly probably just like, what? Like, this probably isn't like a big fucking deal or whatever. I should probably. There's very limited dev resources for indie games. Money had to go elsewhere, I'm sure. I mean, obviously, the fact that they decided to take money from the dude's dance, not from the girl's dance, is reflective of some interest, but Which do you think is generally better for smut, CG, or 2D? Dude, CG porn looks like garbage 98% of the time. The only good fucking CG porn out there is Overwatch SFM stuff. And the reason for that is because the professional character designers at Blizzard found a way to make characters look smooth and cartoony while still looking really cute and expressive and human. Too often, 3D model designers will like bank all their fucking time and energy on trying to make characters look realistic. So they'll render individual hair strands, or they'll give them freckles or some shit, and it looks really fucking ugly because you can't get past the Uncanny Valley, whereas the Overwatch developers didn't even try to touch the Uncanny Valley. They stayed cartoonish, they stayed stylized, and that gives 3D SFM porn producers a lot more room to work with. Yeah, Overwatch truly is like a miracle for pornography. How the fuck are you so eloquent and serious? I just like public speaking. If you like something and you do it a lot, you find ways to get better at it. Oh yeah, I saw the Charlie Kirk, Kyle Kalinske thing. It's true that there are a lot of lefties who can't boil down nuanced debates into quick talking points, but the main issue is that every quick talking point conservatives come up with is, like, factually incorrect. Like, they can come up with them quickly, but it's a lot easier to come up with quick talking points when there's no onus on you to make them, like, representative of reality. Still, that's no excuse. That's the hand we've been dealt. I don't think that Kyle Kalinske lost to Charlie Kirk, mind you. I think that's a ridiculous position, but... Kanga, you're 14. Oh, thank you, Segre. You know, we can only hope. Oh, wait. There is one 3D porn artist I know of who does legitimately phenomenal... Oh, Nier Automata. Wait. You're right. Nier Automata also does really good SFM porn. Because Nier Automata's character designs are also smooth. They also have blocky hair. And they also are highly iconographic. They're easy to recognize, and there's a lot of fluidity you can get out of the model. So yeah, Nier Automata is the other good one, I would say. Fair counterpoints. And hey, you're not a chud in my heart, okay? I'd be curious to think which Overwatch character you think is the hottest. Probably... I know it's cliche, but I like Tracer's upbeat attitude. Probably also Moira. I like David Bowie a lot. Okay, we're almost done with this area, then we're moving on to the Ringed City. This is the entirety of the Earthen Peak. I have heard of F-List, comrade, and that's all you're getting out of me. Now wait, there was one other thing, I was going to mention. Oh right, there's one 3D porn artist who does genuinely incredible work. I think their name starts with like an F. Is it Puposterous? Or is that a completely different person that has nothing to do with this? They do like little, they did a lot of The Witcher stuff. They did a lot of stuff with Yennefer and Trisha. Yeah, that's Puposterous? Yeah. Puposterous, I think, is on literally the cutting edge of 3D pornography. 3D animated pornography. 3D still pornography is a waste of time, no matter the quality of the artist. Why would you ever want to waste your time with still images of 3D pornography? Why would you ever do that? Like, that's incredible to me. It's like the worst of the... Like, I don't get it. This is one of the things that always weirded me out. There seem to be, like, porn artists out there, or porn companies, I'm not quite sure, and the art they produce is, like, 100% ugly, like, gangly, skinny-limbed, big-titted, like, bimbos fucking their sons. So it's like incest porn. All above 18 implied. And it's 3D porn, and it's all images, rather than video. And it just takes pics, and there are captions on top of it, so it's like a comic, but they use 3D. I think it's a time-saving maneuver. So that way they can make these samey comics, and they can just manipulate these ugly 3D models without having to actually draw something. They look so ugly, and I've seen so many of them. I've seen so many of them in my life. It's incredible. You guys know what I'm talking about, right, though? There's like a specific type of comic that I'm referring to here. It's not even one person or one company. Yeah, it is cum brain. Anyone who can nut to that shit legitimately has, like, a neurological disorder. Have you ever drawn smut? Yes. In my life, I have drawn, I think, exactly one image that I would consider to be, like, hot enough that maybe somebody might, like, get a bit of a chub to it. In my life. And I'm fine with that. It's been a long-standing goal. I drew it, I looked at it, and I thought, I could imagine somebody getting off to this. And that was fine. Can you show it? I have an art Twitter called Fuckinida. If you can figure out how to spell it, you can find it. Alright, folks. This is one of my favorite bosses. Don't ruin this for me. Yeah! Okay, you need to kill one of them first. You want to kill the one that gives the second phase laser beams. I think that's the one to the right. I always remember looking to the right whenever I start this fight. I don't know the name, I only know that I'm looking to the right. So the way this fight works is that phase 1, there are these two demon princes. One of them attacks from range and one attacks from melee, but they alternate. An empowered state where they engage in melee, which is what's about to happen here with this one. And a weakened state where they engage in ranged. You generally want to avoid fighting them in melee, though, because, oh boy! Like when they're empowered. Because that is a... Ooh! Oh, yes! Nice! That's one down really early. Well, almost. There we go. Over-leveled Vaush time? What? I'm level 94. This is the Ringed City. I didn't farm at any point during this playthrough. How can I be over-leveled for the Ringed City if I didn't farm? There are areas I skipped over. They're barely even hurting you? Well, can't I just be good? They have really fun attack patterns, especially once their daddy comes out. $120 is considered meta for Ring City? Yeah, fuck you! Oh, baby. Is that one hit taken in the entire first phase? Is that even possible? Oh, well, evidently not. Alright, folks. Koi. Fucking love the Demon Prince. Let's go! He's gonna slam! Well, I didn't think that was the attack he was doing. Now he's gonna swipe. Let's go, baby! This is one of those bosses that's big enough that you can be in their hitbox and not get hit by some of their... Is this the slam dunk? Nope. Wait, is this the charge? What's happening? This is the charge. We get to spend this whole time just wallowing on him. Glad I'm not in front. Oh wait, it's gonna hit! Slam dunk? Slam dunk! Ah! Whew! I remember all your moves! Oh my god, dude! I'm on fire! Still got me with the edge of that flame. I don't know if it's possible to avoid that at such close range. It feels like there's always some damage that'll get you from that fireball. Wind or slam? Slam! Oh, he got me, fuck. Oh, boy. You can never get too cocky with these fights, because no matter how well you're doing, you're always just one combo away from fucking losing. Wind? Wind. Laser beam? Laser beam. When you're fighting the first two enemies in this fight, the ones in the first phase, you gotta make sure to kill them in the order that I did. You kill the one on the right first, because if you don't, he doesn't do this laser beam attack. He does this different attack, this big fireball charge up, that's a threat to you even if you're right next to him. It's really fucking damaging. I mean, it's still possible, of course, but this is definitely the easier iteration of the fight. Laser beam? Oh yeah, I thought. No way. That'd be a very dumb move. This fight is ogre. Not yet, evidently. Ah. Hey, Comrade Cora. Mwah. Sorry, Comrade Cora, I'm driven by a passion for the souls. Argumento ad lobsterum with the $5. Thank you. When AI-generated 3D porn puts porn stars to unemployment, we'll have our glorious revolution. Also, just came home from work. Thanks for just grilling with powerful leftist shit and games. Hey, my pleasure, comrade. Comrade Cora, I'll try to be a little bit less interesting for you, so I bleed viewers and they go over to you. There you go, Wax Newman. That was the one I was referring to. Everyone, say hi to Comrade Cora. You know those wonderful meme videos that you've seen on YouTube, the Prager Poo videos and such? Here we go, guys. For those of you who have played Dark Souls 1, this is the Firelink Shrine, a pool area to begin with. This is that same room from Dark Souls 1. Isn't that neat? He doesn't announce locations before time Wawa crates. I wouldn't be able to crash unless he announced the location. How can the sexualization of women not be problematic? There's nothing wrong with sexualization inherently. I don't have a problem with men, women, whatever being sexualized. The issue is that when that sexualization is toxic or when it's disproportionately directed towards one group. So, oh, it's the exact same location, Kudo. Sexualization isn't necessarily a bad thing. If men, women, and non-binary people are being sexualized to like the same extent, basically, in the same way, then you don't really have an intrinsic issue, do you? You've just got, you know, just people being sexualized. Why do these nice demons just carry you around, Vaush? Because these aren't actually demons. These are creatures that serve the gods. They're taking me to the Ringed City the same way these creatures would have taken me back to Anor Londo a billion years ago. Oh, they are demons, just not bad ones? Okay, they are demons, but they still serve the gods. Guys, look. It is the Ringed City. This is a mega fortress built by the gods to protect Gwyn's youngest daughter, who protects this place from the wares of time, and therefore from the inevitability of the dark soul of man. What's so ringed about it? It's literally a circle if you view it from above. Lest I forget. Looks like it was doomed a long time ago. Actually, the city's in relatively good condition right now, physically speaking. Won't be that way for long, don't worry. We'll be done with this by the end of the day. I'm not going to be going back on Twitch. Twitch will never unban me. Yeah, exactly, Colossal TM3. This place was built to contain the Dark Soul. It's a fortress to protect the daughter. The daughter protects the ravages of time from entering this place. And because time cannot enter this place as it does the rest of the places in this world, the Dark Soul is kept from spreading. But before I go any further, why can't I quit? Am I being invaded? Hello? Yep! Where? Couldn't tell you, Anton. I don't believe in political violence. Done streaming already? Not even close. Hey, what's up? I like your clown face and your 18-foot sword. He's got the fucking berserk sword. Yeah, hyper armor in that weapon. I can't trade with this guy. Okay, hold on. We've got to think smart. Please don't run back to the... Okay. Something tells me this particular encounter is going to take a little while. You made me kill the pygmy! Sorry, pygmy. Sorry. It's alright, your life sucked anyway. Oh wait, if we roll catch him here. Ah! Damn, we got so close to roll catching on that. Didn't have it. You're running out of Estus though. Ooh. Can you imagine a Sekiro Dark Souls crossover? I don't know what by what manner that would exist. Yes, if you time it. Yep! Oh, a woman's scream. Am I sexist if I didn't believe that would be the case? Roll catching is... So, in Dark Souls 3, people roll like crazy. You can roll so fast in this damn game. But if you time your attacks perfectly, you can catch people out of their rolls in between. But there's lag you have to take into account, too.
Ashen One.
Give me a moment. Meslove with the $5. Thank you! Really enjoyed your stream where you talked about democratically operated small businesses. I'm one owner of a small business that operates this way for a decade, and it changed my life. I'm delighted to hear that, comrade. Thank you. It is still astonishing to me that anything I produce is capable of meaningfully affecting anyone's life, so I really appreciate you letting me know. Thank you. What are bloodstains and why do you never touch them? Bloodstains give you an opportunity to witness the last moments of another player's life. What are your favorite weapons in DS3, Vaush? Probably the broadsword. Broadsword, Asora's straight sword, the split-leaf greatsword, and I think I like the great axe for a little while as well, but that one's a little harder to fuck around with. Put your glasses on, nothing will be Wong. I don't understand your joke, but I hope it wasn't racist, comrade. I've seen you roll and parry but never block. Is there blocking? If so, is it not as good as something? No, blocking in these games is fucking incredibly good. Oh, and Frida's Scythe, yes. Whoa! I just don't use blocking because the very first... Oh, it's a Berserk OP reference? Oh, no, I haven't seen the 97 anime. The first time I ever played Dark Souls 1, my experience was kinda, sort of lessened. Sam with $2 just so all knows my last donut was Berserk theme. Yes, we've ascertained that. But thank you for clarifying. My first experience with Dark Souls 1 was made a lot worse because I just blocked everything. I didn't have to learn attack timings or enemy weapons or any of that shit because I would just block everything. And the game was much easier. Even on my first playthrough, I didn't have much difficulty all the way up to Manus. There were only a few bosses that I found harder to fight. I think that shields in Dark Souls are just a mistake. I think that they should be nerfed massively so they're much less effective. Blocking in Dark Souls just isn't fun. Same with magic. The magic systems, the ranged weapons, bows and arrows, shields, all of these things make these games worse. It's one of the things that I appreciate so much about Bloodborne and subsequently about Sekiro. Happy to hear it, Ilkbafur. And you've made me money. No, but seriously, I am delighted to hear it. Whoa! This is one of the guardians of the city. He summons ghosts to fuck you up. We're dead! Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we're fucked. Shields and magic are like difficulty settings done right. I disagree. Difficulty settings augment the difficulty, they don't break areas. Magic and shields will absolutely break some segments of the game. It's just not... Will I ever do another art contest? Yeah, I might. I've just been so busy. Alright, I see we've got some Malders in chat right now who can't handle the truth. That's okay. Have you tried dual shield? I've seen other people try it. It looks cute. I haven't seen it, Colossal TM3. I'm with Joseph Anderson on this. I want these games to be harder, not easier. Dark Souls 3 has way too much healing. Up to 15 Estus flasks? We're just gonna roll. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Up to 15 Estus flasks is a ridiculous amount of potential healing for a given area. This place seems dangerous as fuck? Yes, this particular area. Harder mechanically or harder numerically? A little bit of both. Sometimes harder numerically can mean harder mechanically. For example, the difference between a boss being able to 2-shot you and 3-shot you is enormous and can have pretty significant implications when it comes to your strategy for dealing with that boss. So, for example, if a boss is capable of 2-shotting you, that means that anytime you take a single hit, you need to back off and find time to heal. Because the next hit towards you will be fatal. That's a deadly hit. If you get 2-shot and you've taken 1 shot, the next shot's fatal. However, if a boss takes 3 shots to kill you, that means you have effectively double the number of hits that you can take before you need to consider backing off and healing. That may be a numerical change, but it has heavy implications on the way in which you mechanically deal with a fight. Dash FHHJKL with the $5. Hey, did you at least pick up the 20 embers? May we live in a society ass left you. Duke Nukem 64X. Yes. Yes, I have 22 embers. I don't get it. But yes. Yes, sir. Can cat have a little salami? Yes, cats can have a little salami, of course. Forgot to peek in here. What about a big salami? No. No, I would say no. Only a little. No chocolate. Dean5, after the Sargon debate, are you planning on debating any anti-SGW YouTubers that have also faded into obscurity in the future? Has Sargon faded into obscurity? He still gets like 12 times the amount of view exposure that I do. He has like 3 channels.
By the
Hello.
fire, forsaken, I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like 2 eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Has your viewership grown a lot since the Sargon debate? No, not tremendously. It stayed about the same. Growth tends to be small. Don't shove me off! Jeez, man! God. Counterpoints. Thank you, man. With the $5. Gotta go do normie shit with my wife. Be easy, bud. Cop stream after New Year. Oh, totally, dude. I mean, hopefully before then. We'll just have to see how scheduling pans out. But yeah, no, absolutely. I want to talk to you about lots of shit concerning cops. Maybe bounce some ideas off you. I want to know what your experiences are. I think a lot of cops fucking bullshit when it comes to their job. They talk about how, like, day in and day out they're putting their lives on the line to protect people. Fuck that. I don't believe that for a fucking second. But I expect you won't bullshit me. And whether or not cops are a good idea, you know, we do need some kind of community civil enforcement officers. There are going to be people who commit crimes. So I'd be interested in hearing from you, your experiences. See what can be done to, I suppose, improve the nature of the profession. Lone cat. Cats can eat a little bit of human food, but the amount they can eat really depends on what type of food it is. So, for example, you don't want to give your cats dairy or bread or any of that shit. Keep that stuff away from them. It's not going to kill them, like, immediately, but probably keep it off of them. More acceptable is giving them, like, meat. So, just a little bit of cooked meat, unseasoned, is pretty fucking fine. Matthew Banks, the $5. The Sanders anti-Semitic narrative is now being spread unironically. Fucking kill me. Yes, from that one. It's funny. The Bernie is anti-Semitic meme. The Bernie is anti-Semitic meme is coming first and foremost from a girl who has smiling photo ops done with her and Milo Yiannopoulos and her and Richard Spencer, and recently posted a picture of her literal Nazi grandfather who she was celebrating, saying that he protected us from the 100 million dead under communism. For all we know, her grandfather may have actually personally been involved in the death of some of Bernie Sanders' family. But it doesn't matter. We'll call anyone anti-Semitic if it helps. God, dude, maybe, unironically, maybe the fucking Nazis are right. Cancel me, dude. It's crazy how hard fucking far-right fascist narratives can be pushed on a pro-Israel bent. Maybe Israel does control the USA secretly. This is the beginning of the Nazbol arc, okay? You all knew it was coming. After my ban from Twitch, you knew. I'm joking, of course. Israel is a fucking monstrous state led by monstrous people, but Jews are people. His third position is memes. So here we are in the Ringed City. Guys, let's do a little lore exploration. So as I said before, the Ringed City was created by the gods. Specifically, it was created by Gwyn, though I assume he had some construction workers helping out, because the city's pretty large. Gwyn was the lord of the gods, and the holder of the principal soul that was derived from the first flame. He created this place for the pygmies and for humans, both of which held within them the Dark Soul. You can think of pygmies as primordial humans. A pygmy is, they're human-like, but they're a different species. Think of pygmies and humans the same way you would think of the differences between elves and humans in the Tolkien universe, you know? Like, they're different species and they have different cultures, but, like, they look and act pretty fucking similar. In fact, the difference isn't even as substantial as between those groups. It would more be like the difference between hobbits and, dwarves. Listen, they're very similar, okay? But anyway, the point that I'm trying to get at here is he created this city for them. Why did he do that? Well, the reason that we know, though not the reason they knew at the time, was because Gwyn feared the Dark Soul that was beating within the chests of all those who lived here, and he was trying to contain it. You see, the Dark Soul, unlike the other souls derived from the First Flame, does not weaken when it splits. In fact, it grows. So the furtive pygmy, he who was first to summon the power of the Dark Soul, took it upon himself not to sequester its power for himself, but rather to disseminate it across his kin. So all humans, all pygmies, carried within them a piece of that soul. This is unique to them. For example, the gods, they didn't carry within them a portion of the First Flame. No, they were left only to their own souls. Humans and pygmies had something more beating in their chest. So too do we. Gwyn feared this incredible power, and he built this city. He built this city for two reasons. For one, because being in control of the political and cultural epicenter of his greatest long-term threat would eventually play to his benefit. And two, perhaps more importantly, because he had a plan to keep the Dark Soul from spreading beyond his control. He put his princess, his daughter, Filianor, within this place, at the center of the Ringed City, which was in fact built as a fortress to protect her. And through Filianor, he controlled this place's passage of time. Time does not pass for this city the same way it does for other places. We're going to see that in action soon. The reason he did this is because with time, the Dark Soul would eventually come to eclipse the world and begin the Age of Dark. By halting time in the area where many of the wielders of the Dark Souls dwelt, he would keep the Dark Soul from raking across the world. This city is a fortress to protect Filianor. That is its sole purpose. As we travel across it, the many denizens that we encounter are the fallen, abyss-corrupted remnants of humanity that have still been tasked to this day to protect her. Of course, many of them don't give a shit about protecting her, and are just mad at you for being here. That was a very bad parry. I'm dead! I'm not dead?! What exactly were the gods before becoming gods? They were always them. They were never not them. God isn't like a theological position in this universe. The gods were just a race. A race of immortal humanoids with great power that existed even before the emergence of the First Flame. How do humans even manage to survive in this fucking world? Because no one can die. Because tied as we are to the bonfires of this world, every time we die, we are cursed yet again to rise, our souls becoming more and more withered. Not only do we manage to survive, we have no choice but to. Spear of the Church. Spear of the Church. So the Ringed City is an ethno-state, if that's how you want to phrase it. Third arrow with the $5. Would you debate Fuentes, or is he too dishonest? He's incredibly dishonest, but that wouldn't keep me from debating him. I would just want to debate him on my platform, an invitation which I have extended and he has refrained from accepting, because he's scared to talk to me when he's not hiding behind his killstream buddies. If you're going to talk to somebody in bad faith, it's prescient you do so when you know they don't have the mic on their hand. Like with what happened to Sargon. Are the gods also affected by the curse of not dying? We're so fucking... Jesus. Oh, there's always hope, J. Bouchier 3. The gods are sometimes affected by the curse of not dying. They don't have within them the dark soul of man, but many of them are, while not bound to bonfires, still subject to a number of other resurrective forces in this world. So, to put it simply, gods are not condemned to the same eternal cycle of rebirth the same way humans are, and their souls aren't connected to the bonfires the same way humans are, but there are still a great many forces in this world that seek to, how would you say, maintain the hierarchies as they exist now. I have not of Thermite. Please die. Please! Come at me. That's the reason why these little pygmy sprites have lightning spells. because they were tasked by the Spear of the Church, the religious organization established by Gwyn, father of lightning, to protect Filianor. Do you think Gwyn is a decent person? No, Gwyn literally, like, destroyed the planet. So the gods are conservative? Yes. Are people getting gayer? Probably, yeah.
Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah, no, Gwyn is a horrible person. It's hard to tell exactly the extent to which he was aware of the consequences of his actions, though. Is this inspired by Lovecraft? No, I don't think so. This horror isn't eldritch. It's existential, but it's not eldritch. There's nothing in this universe that defies human comprehension. All of it fits within a fairly consistent internal rule set. There's no, like, unknowable entity behind the scenes. There's no Cthulhu. What is the source of magic in the Dark Souls universe? I think it just is. It's a universal constant. There are different types of magic, though. Pyromancies were born of the Witch of Izalith, who used the power of the First Flame to develop ways of making copycat flames. And also poisons. I'm not sure how that works in exactly. The lightning magics, I think, were they not stolen from the dragons? No, they weren't. The lightning magics, I don't remember how exactly they were discovered. And traditional magic, sorceries, are refined from the actual power of one's life force. Is Mr. Obvious alt-right? Yes, Mr. Obvious is a neo-Nazi. I thought it derived from Gwyn. Yeah, Gwyn may have actually invented lightning magic. He was the Lord of the Gods and holder of the, Yeah. Oh, lightning is a miracle, and miracles are of the gods. So essentially, sorceries are magics which derive from innate life force that can be found in any living being, but miracles are derived from being able to herald the blessings of the gods. Pyromancy is from the soul of fire, not the first flame. That's the witch's soul. Well, the soul of fire came from the first flame, did it not? Yeah, miracles are about stories of the gods' deeds. Sorceries are the power of the human soul. Yes, that's. And that's why sorceries can be corrupted and made abyssal. Do you think it's better to reignite the flame or let it fall into darkness? I think it's better to use the blood of the dark soul as a pigment to create a new painted world. I think that's the... Any good Dark Souls gods Kumars? I mean, Gwyn had 4 children. Guinevere had huge tits, I don't know. Yeah, these guys are pretty relentless, but they're very slow and they have a ton of health. They're mostly just a punching bag. Yeah, titties got huge... I'm sorry, Guinevere's got huge titties. Do you think Guinevere fucked Seath? Yeah, isn't that the implication? The implication is that Guinevere fucked Seath and that they're... and it was their offspring later. Who are the biggest Kumars in Dark Souls? I don't know. Probably the fucking demons.
The name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
Yep, thine own God is Gwyn.
Thou hast not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may convert. I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor, matriarch of the church.
Remember all that lore I talked about?
Akin to God's pleas. I bid thee take not from the princess her peace or rest. As the fire waneth, does she lie by the dark?
She lies by the dark for all sake of man. See? As the fire wanes, she stays here to ensure that time does not allow the dark soul of man to eclipse the world. I have looked at Blasphemous, but I haven't played it. Who is the owner of the blood of the dark soul? Right now, millions, possibly billions of undead. Pygmies, hollows, and the like. But soon, and by soon I mean after a time warp into the future, it will belong to one very angry Santa. Hey, Nia. No Killerino. Oh, whoa. Where's the fucking caster? God damn it! Where the fuck was the caster? You need to plunge the thick boys, but I like dodge rolling. Comrade Cora, I can't, I will be honest with you, there's no promise I'll remember. You've been good? I've been fine, Nia. Doing a little bit better, I think. Are we going to kill her, Vaush? Who are we referring to? Comrade Cora or Spear of the Church? I don't think I've ever actually done a plunge attack on those bastards. I don't want to kill Comrade Cora. Nope. The daughter of Gwyn? Well, we don't really kill her so much as we interrupt her sleep. Do you think people like Non-Compete will engage with your YouTube walkout vid? I think that, I don't know why they would need to engage with it. Isn't the walkout done? Right? Isn't it finished? It should be noted, I really do have, like, no respect for the people who are, like, miscommunicating my intentions with regards to the walkout video. There are people right now out there who are treating it like I'm advocating for strike breaking. Lexthan3 on Twitter said that Vaush is saying that, like, winning for leftists means becoming capitalists or something. I have no idea. These people are off in their own worlds. Me too, Nia. We're zooming here. Have you seen Re-Education's video on the walkout? I have not, no. I don't have time to watch, like, anyone's videos ever. No, wait, I want those souls. I think he talks a bit about you and Thoughtsline's comments on you. That's, I mean, every time I look at chat. Do these people not have any sense of pragmatism when it comes to leftist praxis? There's two ways of looking at it, and you can assign the level of charitability that you think is appropriate, okay? Either these people are LARPers who are just engaging in slacktivism because they want to put on their big boy pants and make people believe they're real, like leftist activists, and not just YouTubers, in which case I have no respect for them. Or they're incredibly stupid and don't understand the actual arguments that I've made. Those are pretty much the only two positions to be taken. I have no respect for people who play like little kids with like little baby blocks who are trying to mash the fucking round peg into the square hole. Look, I'm doing a strike. Look, I'm doing a strike. I have no respect for that behavior. Pragmatism is the core of any activist movement because understanding how to properly allocate your resources is the fundamentally most important part of maximizing success in the long term. Maximizing success has absolutely nothing to do with the weird LARPy fucking strike scab language that these people have been invoking with regards to this specific issue and their general inability to engage with ideas that they didn't come up with is shocking. It's actually like genuinely embarrassing. Now, I'm speaking mostly in reference to Thoughtslime here, because I have no respect for that man's intelligence. But, or that NB's intelligence, my apologies. But, cancel me. Other people are definitely like this as well. How do you deal with losing sex drive when with a partner for a long time? It's not something that I've experienced, I think. If you're losing sex drive with a partner, then you just need to find ways to, I mean, I'm not monogamous, so I believe that, like, stagnation is the thing that happens in relationships, unless you sleep around with other people anyway, but if you want to be monogamous, then I don't know, comrade, find some wacky shit you want to try doing with them, Maybe I've heard people say that scheduling sex can work, like if you like scheduling, hey, this time of the week or whatever, and that initially it sounds bad, but it usually ends up being better. That kind of thing. I don't know. Oi! I really did think the YouTube strike was kind of useless. Did they ever see what that was supposed to accomplish, Vaush? Well, yeah, I mean, they LARPed a lot about what it was supposed to accomplish. Initially, they were talking about... So, I love how they backtrack in their positions, too. Initially, there were people saying, like, we need to show YouTube how upset we are about this change. We can't let this stand. And then when people pointed out that there was no way YouTube would ever give a single shit about this behavior, it changed to, well, we need to show the world we're capable of activism, you know? And then when it was pointed out that nobody was watching anything that was happening, it switched to, well, we need to show ourselves that we're capable of engaging in organization. It's just like the goal backpedaled constantly. They just wanted to do it, and they wanted to have an excuse to do it. Yeah, I like Theory Plebe, and I think I even shouted him out in the video. I'm not disparaging Theory Plebe. Caius, I turned on the fucking thing. The cross-platform compatibility thing, so if it's not working, I have no idea. Let's get back to it. Sleepy Anarchist, with a tier 1 sub donated. Thank you. Hey, my grandma gifted me $50 for Christmas, so here's 10%, or whatever you get from it. I feel really happy after seeing my family for Christmas, especially after traveling 13 hours in one day to get here, so I wanted to give a sub. Huggers. Oh, Sleepy Anarchist. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. I really, really hope that you have a wonderful time with your family, comrade. That's really nice. Ah, shit. Thank you very much for the dono, and a happy, happy holidays to you. The archers are incredibly dangerous. Oh! They're all incredibly dangerous. That was a one-shot. I didn't realize the rest of them were behind him. Oh, shit. How would you go about Action IRL? When is the Unite the Left rally coming? We don't want a Unite the Left rally. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the Unite the Right rally was a horrible failure for the Nazis that went there. It got them a fuck ton of public condemnation and notoriety. They unified publicly, sure, but they were met with a huge amount of critical attention. Not the kind of stuff they wanted. They wanted a nice, calm, sort of conservative light meeting that would have allowed some of the more extreme elements of the Republican Party to cozy up more to Nazis. They didn't end up getting that. Or at least not as much as they wanted. Oh, Jip with the tier 2 sub, thank you! You can fucking watch me die. I made peace with the fact that my sub will never stay recurring. Enjoy my wage cuck slave bucks, you pop-tart shilling capitalist. I'm sorry if there's a problem with the recurring sub feature, comrade. I have very little knowledge of the way the site works in the back end, but I do have a tremendous amount of faith in White Nervosa and her ability to kick ass in a coding sense. Why isn't it that the walkout is comparable to a strike? Okay, strikes are when you work at a business, and that business is dependent on your labor, and you and enough workers get together to remove yourself from that business. So that place is no longer capable of functioning, or at least not functioning nearly as efficiently. And then, now that you've successfully diminished the effectiveness of that business, you have leverage that you can use with which to negotiate. This is not the case here, because YouTube does not rely on the labor or business or performance or attention from its left-leaning contingent. We are just a tiny statistical blip, 1/100th of 1/1000th of the attention that they get. We are useless and irrelevant to them, for the most part, of course. And for that reason, because no harm is being done to them through our absence, no leverage is gained through our absence, which means that no harm is being done to go ahead and stream anyway. In fact, good is being done, because it keeps us from getting deprioritized in the algorithm. I have seen multiple left-leaning YouTubers talk about how after doing the strike, they're getting much fewer views, and that the algorithm is down for them. Like, okay. I mean, I warned everyone, but whatever. Told you so, I guess. Bro Momentum 14 with the $5. Thank you. Vaush, need to get a drink. Can you stop the stream for a couple minutes? Well, we're on YouTube. You can always scroll back and look, but no, I'm afraid not, comrade. But maybe if you get that drink real quick, you won't miss anything too interesting. Thank you for the dono. I've never played Dragon Age Origins now. Trotsky for life. You should say that I provide entertaining leftist commentary. That I'm a meme lord. That I'll soon become a close friend to all who watch me. I don't fucking know. I'll play up Parasocial if it means 50k before the end of the year. Ah, shit. We've aggroed the fucking dude. Yeah, basically like that block Caligula, but like even worse. It'd be like... Dude! No, it was Inman 1, but they were trying to gain public approval. Colray with the $5. Thank you! Dude, those fucking magic things, they don't have any delay between the fucking damage that they do to you. If you get hit by 2 at the same time, you take double damage. That's kind of fucked up. I'm sorry, Caius. At least we're playing together. What did you mean about your last tweet with accelerationism? It was a joke. Like, accelerate... So, people often criticize accelerationism because it leads to harm to minority groups, so I'm joking that it's actually harm reduction, because after the fascists win, you can just tell yourself you're an accelerationist, which makes you feel better. Yes, Hyena. Fair call. Happens to the best of us. Coffin Queen, that is a lot of words. I'm sure gonna get to that when I'm not fighting these fucking locusts. Incidentally, the reason why these pygmies have become locust-like is because they are quite literally that, a plague that feasts upon the festering, dark that seeps to the bottom of this place. They're scavengers for the dark soul. You can actually hear them talk when they attack you if you listen very carefully. Maybe one day, Vlakork. I recently got promoted to raid lead in an MMO guild, and it's my first time in a role like that with more than just close friends. Any advice on how to be a baller leader? Oh, absolutely! What an excellent question, comrade. I'm delighted to offer my perspective on this issue specifically. So, with regards to being an effective raid lead, you're dealing with the same issues that that people are struggling with to be functional leaders in any capacity. Essentially, you want to make people feel good about what they're doing with the guild, or whatever system you have in your respective MMO game. You want people to feel good and feel enthusiastic about participating in it, because the alternative is their performance will suffer and they'll start to find excuses not to show up. One of the big things, this is the case for all forms of leadership, you want to praise in public and criticize in private. Very important. Big importance here, okay? You want to, anytime a person fucks up in public, like they miss a spell, or they get hit by an ability they shouldn't have, or they don't tank something properly, it's totally fine to reprimand them a little, like, hey, you know, can you be careful, that kind of thing. But you should make every effort to keep people from feeling as though their egos are bruised. Because if you do, they are going to get very, very hurt. You do not want that. That is suboptimal. Alternatively, praise in public all you like. Praise in public all the time. When people do well, make sure you let them know that they did well. That's just such an important... There are so many bad raid leads out there who are like oh, fuck me, dude. Who are like constitutionally incapable of biting their tongue when they're upset with the performance of somebody. Oh, sorry I missed the dono, comrade call. It's an unfortunate product of the system as it currently exists. Ooh! We're in it now. Ooh! I think he's dead. There we go. Nice. Oh, those guys are a pain. Good lord. Nice. The Tollist with the $5. Thank you. The Winter Depression has hit me too. Solidarity, comrade. Anyway, why was the walkout leftist theme of the TOS change hurt all non-huge YouTubers equally, or not ally with non-bread tubers? Well, because it was never really about changing YouTube's TOS. If that was the case, the walkout would not have taken place over like a bunch, like 3 or 4 like smaller breadtube channels. It was about like their potential for demonetization specifically, that sort of thing. There's boycotts can't work against YouTube, so there's no point in doing it to begin with. But I don't know, comrade. I have no idea. I can't get it in my head. Boycotts just don't work in this instance. It's not going to function. Vaush, you don't really break up your thoughts with a pause. Not gonna lie, it's kind of taxing to listen to you. What the fuck do you want from me? Quit asking me so many fucking questions. Bro Momentum 14 with the $5. Okay, I got my drink without it. Seems like I didn't miss much. Thanks for the great advice, Voss. Hey! My pleasure, comrade. Happy to hear you were able to get your drink without sacrificing too much personal entertainment. And hail Kavaforth with the incredibly generous $25. Thank you so much, comrade. My friend that I went to the punk rock concert with getting had a reactionary, calling PewDiePie a genius. He votes center-left. Do you have any advice to convert him to full leftism? Love you. No, unfortunately, hail Kavaforth. I know I never have much, like, interesting stuff to say in regards to this specific question. I don't think there's a very high likelihood of being able to convince individual people. Changing the mind of individuals is incredibly tiring and often fruitless, which is why I never bothered to do it. When I became leftist, I just stopped talking to my non-leftist friends. That's just how I responded to it. I just didn't, like, why? Why bother? I can make new friends, you know? That's why I do things like publicly, because stochastically I'm far more likely to change people's minds. But if you seriously want to give it a shot, you need to speak frankly with them, say you're worried about the political direction they're going down, and try to put forward questions that you believe they can't answer. So try to find ways in which their beliefs lead inexorably to values they don't agree with, like harm towards others or what have you. Challenge them on those positions and insinuate you have answers to those positions if only they're open-minded enough to look towards you for answers. It may take them some time, and you should give them some time, but eventually, hopefully, they'll come around to listening to you because they value your friendship. But maybe that won't happen. Who knows? It'll just be a waste of time. Thank you. Am I gonna play Disco Elysium on stream? Probably not. In my experience, games with a lot of talky words tend not to pan out that well for my stream stuff. Even if the game itself is super good, which in this case I have no doubt that it is, the larger issue is that like 98% of my video game streams are me fucking non-stop talking to the chat. So I can't do that if there's tons of dialogue to read. Or dialogue to listen to. It's why I can't play Borderlands on stream as well. And it's why I won't play Pathologic on stream, and it's why I stopped playing Outer Worlds on stream. Or Outer Wilds, or whatever it's called. You don't really need dialogue for Borderlands? They never shut up. Spyro will definitely get played, comrades. Have you played or will you play Terraria on stream? I have played and beaten Terraria many times, but it could be fun to do another run for it on stream. Professor Studs with the $1. Wait, no, if we're talking about Jim Henson's studio shows with Lefty Messaging, you gotta watch Dark Crystal Age of Resistance on Netflix. But that looks like fucking young adult light novel cringe shit. Do I really have to? Did Bush do 9/11? Yeah, sure, why not? Terraria server? I'm not letting any of you shitters in. If I'm playing Terraria, it's probably gonna be with my friends. Might, Entropy. Did a non-compete do a video for the Dark Crystal show? Did you guys know that fucking Patricia Taxon blocked me on Twitter? Dude, I'm still fucking hella mad about her behavior specifically. Oh, Comrade Rocher, that's such a specific. I'm not a fan of Starbound. I think it's objectively inferior to Terraria. The way its systems play out, I just don't think it's as good. Oh, I know she's annoying on main. I just talked to her a lot beforehand and thought she was nice. Pay money Wubby just seems to me like an edgy radical centrist. I have no idea. It's entirely possible to be on the ball on some political positions and be really off the mark on others and still be one singular whole human being. Yeah, I played Starbound when it first came out, and I really did, just after all that hype, feel like it was an objectively worse Terraria. Her music is good though. She's talented. Yeah, she definitely is. Yeah, I don't like adding mods to make games better. Guys, remember the Dragon Slayer armor from like 2 streams ago? For some reason that I still, to this day, don't understand, there's another one right over here. Yo! Yep, you got me. Albeit a slightly... Oh, we're... Yep. Albeit one with slightly less health and with no dragon backup. Yeah, possessed armor, but possessed by what? Oh, I thought I dodged that. Yeah, Tyler94, I saw that. It makes sense to me. It's a good decision for them monetarily, so... I understand why they did it, even if it fucking sucks. Do you unironically believe art can be objective, or are you just memeing? No, of course art's not objective. There are some ways in which you can quantify objective characteristics in art, for example. Like, if you're talking about, like, this game objectively performs better than others, and it, like, runs at higher frame rate and there's less stuttering. I think in those technical aspects you can speak with a fair degree of objectivity, and for most subjective determinations you can still back up your claim substantially. Just because a claim is subjective doesn't mean that it's baseless. Those are two very, very different things. So for me to say Dark Souls 3 is a good game, that's obviously subjective. However, I could not then go ahead and say Superman 64 is a good game and claim that both subjective positions have an equal amount of backing. That's not objective because your standards of what runs good is subjective. Yes, of course, obviously. And solar energy isn't renewable because in 13 quadrillion years the sun's going to explode. But for practical intents and purposes, a fair degree of objective certainty can be determined in regards to certain characterizations for practical purposes, you know? Ha! Go for it, Rusty Shack Alpha 2. I say let your players do whatever. Let them have fun. Then just crank up the difficulty, you know? Of course, Big Marbus. Sake Tanuki with the $2 saw the 2 pups movie, the coup in Argentina flashbacks remind me a lot of Bolivia. Yeah, dude, you know that meme, the one where fucking the Back to the Future kid is like, oh, I've seen this one before. And it's like on Latin American revolutions when you hear about like the coup in Bolivia. That's how I feel about that shit. Every time I learn about another coup in Latin America, I feel like I'm reading. I get deja vu, like I'm reading over the old one again. You know? What if the state is a justifiable hierarchy? That's entirely possible that it is, but I don't think that it is. I mean, you'd have to make arguments for it. Yes, trans-anarchist. Lightning magic was incredibly useful because it ended up being the downfall of the dragons. The dragons ruled the world during the age of, well, the age of Grey. And they were particularly vulnerable, of all things, to lightning magic. So Gwyn's ability to develop it ended up being a critical turning point in the war against the dragons. What? What's the difference between the state and a government? A state is a particular type of geopolitical entity. A government is literally any form of governance. So, in a sense, a family with parents, that is a government. In a pretty literal sense, it's a government. But a state has a particular geopolitical context in which it exists. Will Destiny ever become a lefty? It's possible, yeah. Destiny has changed his position. Wait, this guy responds? Wait, am I losing my shit right now? This dude responds? Has he always respawned? Fuck this DLC, holy shit. Nah, this place fucking sick. That's okay. We've pretty much gotten what we needed. We're ruining! Ruining! Possibly Red Cascadian, but that's a, that's a, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We'd have to get into the weeds with that one. Bro Momentum 14, I have no fucking idea. I don't know what leads a person to denying the fucking Armenian genocide and the Palestinian subjugation. We good? Oh, what's up? I thought you had to walk farther before Madeir came. Alright. Yes! I dodged the main Did you see that? Look at my health. That is not the health of someone who just took the full fucking brunt of damage from that attack. I waited. I timed it with the noise. How does he know? What's that fire? We'll see the source of that fire soon. We're further along this this DLC than you might believe. Yeah, Red Cascadian. Any type of like hard socio-political subject is going to be quite a pain in the ass to get into in a short length of time. Any thoughts on Cenk Uygur getting canceled and having his endorsements removed? Wait, chat, fill me in. What the fuck happened with Cenk? Okay, you come from the front now, right? Yeah, I see you up there. Madeir! Madeir! Yes, I dodged it again! Okay, I really don't think I'm gonna be able to do a fucking backwards dodge again. Okay. Whew. Red-Eye Sam the Dubux, out of all ideologies, ANCAP is the most infantile. Don't disagree. Whoa! Watch the goods! So, wait, guys, yeah, what did Cenk do? It was just back in 19... Right. It was just back in 1999 he did something cringy? Oh, hey, Moaning Knight. I'm not even embered. Well, what did he say? Who's Cenk? Cenk is Cenk's nephew's uncle. Cenk's nephew's former friend's uncle. He used to be a conservative, had some real bad opinions about shit. Ah, I see. Wait, I didn't know he used to be conservative. I don't give a fuck about Cenk. I've never watched a single The Young Turks video in my entire life. Oh, it's Jank? It's Yank. I see. It's Yank. Oh, whoa! Oh. Yeah, dude, totally. Haha. Alright, pardon me, that was just my 9,000 IQ play Dark Souls 3 for 300 hours strat. The Moaning Knight where you roll into this and he pushes himself off. No worry, I understand if you guys couldn't keep up with that. It's, you know, it's not everyone is capable of, you know, neurological processes necessary to understand those kinds of moves. Creator phase. I don't know. Wait, there's a fucking volcano eruption going on? Why? I leave you guys alone for like 5 minutes, and I have no idea what the fuck is happening in the world anymore. And this leads us back outside. Have I played Celeste? Yes, but I want to play it more. Chank said it's okay to masturbate horses. Did he now? Oh, I see. Well, you know, there's a silver lining to all this cancellation bullshit, huh? Me either, Polito. Yeah, I remember you. It's like the first chest I found in all the Ringed City. First time I came here, I just eagerly opened it up and fucking died. Ring of the Evil Eye +3. This area actually has some, like, really fucking sick... No, Big Marvis. If you have those studies, email them to me. This one can parry. Now, what was I saying? I completely forget what I was saying. Am I coming to New Zealand? Why in the ever-living fuck would I ever come to New Zealand? I mean, no offense, but listen, I've been to Australia, buddy, okay? I've had my fair fucking share of your crazy hemisphere. I'm fine with horse stick as it exists normally, Lone Cat, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Oh, interesting creator phase. I'll Google it when I'm done with the stream. Guys, so is there any value whatsoever to the content the Young Turks produce? Like, should I care? Are there any, like, casters they have that are really good? Normal soak them shit? Gotcha. Good for pulling libs left, nothing more. Okay, okay, but there's nothing I can get from it. Okay, gotcha, Somniostatic. So they're useful generally, but for me, I'm not going to be able to. You know what I do get a lot of, what I do get a ton of useful information from? Those Vox documentaries are really, really good. Those little mini Vox documentaries, the 10-minute ones they produce, those tend to be really fucking good. What was the... Oh, God. Does anyone remember? They used to be like a Vox or a Vice. I always get them mixed up. I just realized, why is my camera set so low? I'm like all the way down here. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Not a game changer.
Ashen One.
Who was that one author who used to have like this blog that was very big brain blog, and he was a writer and he sent articles to either Vice or Vox, and I forget which, but then he was accused of sexual harassment and stopped? Or something like that? Or he had a name. I used to read him a lot. He was very pretentious. He was a leftist. He was very, 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 very pretentious. Not Noam Chomsky. Help me out here, guys. A prominent writer. Ah! Well, okay. Sam Chris! Kush did 9/11. Comrade. Nicely done. Yeah, I've heard that creator phase. Yeah, Sam Chris. Does anyone remember Sam Chris's articles? Or is this a WH Omega Lol who, for most of you? Come here, fucking Midir. Oh yeah, just... I forget your attack patterns. Let's give this a try. Oh. Do you like this scaly beetle dragon? Spooky, shiny, scaly beetle dragon with crystals? I don't know if there's a better way to do this fight, but I feel like you just have to pile on the hand and... I have not, Anna. I hope he doesn't freak out too hard and knock you off the edge! Oh my god. Yeah, can we... Sorry, Creator Phase, we're in a no-read zone, comrade. We're finishing the Ringed City today. Alright, Midir done. Midir beaten. Guess he awarded no souls. Well, that's one of the 3 remaining bosses done. You know why Sam Cedar is the only left person Destiny likes anymore? He's not. He still secretly likes me. He just won't say it. Because I called him out on the Bolivia thing. They're really an illusory wall here. Son of a bitch, yes there is. Are you for or against sex dolls? I don't have a problem with... I mean, do what you want, right? If they make you happy. Isn't Destiny a Gusano? No, he's not a Gusano. Colossal TM, I know that. Do you think Gusano is a slur? Typically no, but when people use it against Destiny, they're only doing it because he's Cuban. Because he's not, to my knowledge, I know he's Cuban, but he's not, like, here in America because his parents are angry their land got stolen in Cuba. In like the geopolitical context that would have made him legitimately a Gusano isn't really present. The only thing that remains is the fact that he's Cuban. So like if it's that he's Cuban, then it's kind of just because he's Cuban. He most definitely is a Gusano. I'm Latino. I learned Gusano means slug. Okay, listen. As a general rule, would we be calling him Gusano if he wasn't Cuban? The fact that we only do it because he's Cuban, I don't think that makes it a slur. I just think that we overuse it in this case. Talking Scone, I believe in you and I believe you can do it. Wait, how do you drop down from there? Yeah, Trianon, I've had it recommended to me. Oh, Creator Phase, yeah, I saw that. While going down, just hold to the right? Wait, is there a fucking drop? Oh, it's right there. Well, wait, this is the way to Midir. Does this lead to the statue? Oh, yes, it does. Of course it does. How could I forget? Guys, we are now... And look, guys, see? This is Gwyn. Guys, this is Gwyn. This is the God Lord. The God Lord King. This is Gwyn memorialized here, bestowing lordship unto the pygmies. Folks, I've got good news. I'll go over donos soon, but there's something we've got to do first. And you know what it is. We've got unfinished business with a certain crystal dragon. PewDiePie did indeed say the N-word. It was a huge media circus just a few years back. That's fair, Somniostatic. I mean, I don't think those places are bereft of value. We got a Chloranthy ring +3 now, which is fantastic. Bit of a ways down to get there. No, is it this one? Yep. Possibly Lone Cat. I mean, you will eventually. No, somebody said PewDiePie said the N-word again? Oh, well, possibly. If that's the case, I'm not sure. He probably says it, like, all the time off-stream. Midir was one of the great dragons who actually ended up siding with the gods after the end of the war, facing cooperation or destruction. Midir agreed to be the Eater of the Dark, to be the guardian of the Ringed City to protect it from the spread of abyssal corruption. But after a billion years, eating all that corruption gets to you. Let's go. Always opens with the rampage. We're gonna try and one-shot this. That's why I didn't Ember beforehand, for the extra heal. Then he fuck! And then he spins around, his head should be right around. Ooh, that was very close to a kill. We Ember now. We were the perfect distance away for that. Breath means big pool, then laser forward. Yep, nothing we can capitalize on there. And then he does that. Run to the right to avoid the edge of the spout of flame. You want to always hit his head, his feet and legs, and everything else take half damage. Swipe, 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 bite. Or, yeah. I remember all your moves, my dear. Swipe, swipe. Stay to the side. What does this mean? I forget. Jump! It means charge. Fly, he's going to shoot fire to the left. No, to the other side. Well, we could just take that damage. When he does his, when he jumps up like that, you want to be directly in front of him so you can see the direction in which he's going to shoot his fire and be on the other one. Flames down, then laser up, then he's going to crisscross it. We're on the wrong side, so we might get hit unless we dodge at the right time. Okay. Swipe! What's next? Flame down again? Okay, flame down, then laser. We're on the right side this time, so there's no chance of us getting hit. Our right. Bite! Bite! Fire, run to the right. He always stops right before he gets you, as long as you immediately start running. Swipe! Swipe! Flame, run to the side. Roar means charge. Get in 3 good hits. Yep, next phase.
Oh, he's coming!
Then he does this charge. He's going to do it both ways, so there's no point in following him. Following him just guarantees we get hit. He's going to do it this direction too. After that, he's going to do a big charge attack, I think. He does this big, like, abyssal laser beam thing. We want to be here so when he turns around, we can hit him in the head. It's too far. I moved too far forward. Nope, regular swipe, swipe. Yep, there we go. Mistimed that. Yep. Fight! Fight! Flame, run to the right. Okay, here we go. Flying? We want to be... Nope, okay. Goes back to being landed. I think we stay farther away for this one, I forget. Damn it! Oh man, he aimed that one. He sniped me. Damn. Good. Now I get to do it again. Now we're gonna do it again, but with even less hits. Creator phase. I don't think that compromising on our principles with another Blairite labor leader is going to really meaningfully improve the lives of anyone. Even if it's more electorally successful, I don't know if that necessarily trades, you know, out into being better for the country. Is the laser like plasma or what? It's a dark spell, or at least it's a dark corruption of their existing fire breath. Midir or Deathwing, who's best dragon waifu? Dude, Midir is way the fuck cooler. Midir and Calamite and Sin are all way cooler than Deathwing. Deathwing is fucking gaudy. Yeah, I've heard of Coach Red Pill. I've considered responding to his content before, but it seems so unnecessary. Now that we've been here once, he gets up immediately. Okay, I think we should be right around here. Dodge? Okay, should have been a little farther forward. But then we're in the right place for the head. Coach Red Pill claims to get massive amounts of poon. I do not doubt that. I don't doubt the fact that he makes the claim, that is. Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta focus. I tried looking at chat. Looking at chat is not conducive towards a... He's flying? No, okay. There we go. No need to take any more damage. Okay, stay to the side. We're on the correct side. Don't need to roll. Oh yeah, there we go. The moment he lowers his head. Okay, perfect. Bite. Bite. Fire? Yep, always fire. The faster you start running forward and to the right, the more hits you can get in. If you can predict the attack, you can get 3 hits in as opposed to the 2 if you just respawn to it when it happens. Same, rolling forward into the last attack in that combo means you get more hits in. Rampage. Okay, we're gonna need to... Oh, he rampaged right into a wall, so he's gonna be here? No, here. He always pivots. Okay, fire breath to the side. Easy enough. Attacked one too many times there. So I'm going to back off and not take advantage of the opening. Oh. I'm going to be honest with you, I forgot he could do that attack. Ooh, and the tail swipe. You don't want to be behind him like ever. Does Midir not have eyes? No. Right? Oh yeah, we can get the hits in the fucking moment the fire is done. That could have been 5 if I'd stepped forward. Second phase. He's cooming. No, not flight. What attack? This shit. Okay, this time we're gonna dodge. Ooh! I got close. I should have been closer, but I'm unfamiliar with the spread of that attack. If I was closer, I could have gotten like 6 hits in after. Down, then forward? No, forward. What is this? Ooh, okay, forward, then side. No? Okay, when he does that attack, he does this little haunch of his shoulders first. I forgot about that attack. Okay. He's gonna do it twice, so again, we can run back like this. He doesn't have as much health left as it actually looks like. We have yet to get our critical hit in. Okay. Then he head here. Head, yes! Ah, fuck, we weren't close enough. Okay. Swipe, swipe! Yep, there we go. Ah, he still hit me with his knee? Cringe. Oh. Okay. Come on now. Fire? No. What? We're getting close this time. Holy shit! Damn, that one-shots you! Almost got it, comrades. Do you think you could ever do an unironic hitless run? No, I don't think so. I'm not that good at video games. Sorry if I've missed any donos. They're not actually missed, of course. I'll check them shortly. What's that white orb on his head? It's probably a type of spell casting. Dragons can cast magic. That's most of what they do. It actually kind of psyched me out. Kalami, like, casted legitimate spells at you in Artorias of the Abyss for Dark Souls 1. Do you think the people who are trying to cancel Cenk are people that only like the aesthetics of lefties? I have no idea who's trying to cancel Cenk. Isn't it mostly just Republicans? It's libs? Catch me never running for office. Jesus. There is, to my knowledge, no lore reason why your character survives that fall. Unless someone can come up with a plausible explanation I am unfamiliar with. This swipe, and then he's going to turn this direction. Okay. There we go. We're getting a little better at that. All damage is good damage. Run. Ah, shit, we got too close. We got cocky. Oh, is he doing it? He's doing it! Ha! You do not do that attack enough. Didn't need a roll there, but... How much harder would Dark Souls be if it was first person? I think there actually are first person Dark Souls mods. Having seen other people play them, I can say with a great deal of confidence. Considerably. Imagine if it was true first person too, so every time you do a dodge roll, your face actually lands on the ground for a bit, you know? Next time I take damage, I'm going to Ember. I need the Ember for the second phase, so those lasers don't one-shot me. I dare say I think we're getting better at this. No fire? Okay. Why is the dragon so mad? He's just confused. Oh, the white orb that's on the dragon's head is my targeting reticule. I realize now. Another important part of getting good at these games is learning when to take your targeting reticule off. I think H-Bomber guy spoke on that. Okay, we need to Ember so we avoid getting one shot by the laser blast. Didn't get hit that time. Gonna do the tail swipe? No? Gonna do another thing? Hey, you're doing a whole thing over there, huh? What are we doing? We need to stay capped off at full health during this segment because we have no idea when he's going to do his laser phase. Or that, frankly. Too far away. When are you gonna do it? He's gonna... There we go. Knew you had it in you, buddy. We've got to be getting close to the... Ow. We have to be getting close to the critical hit that we get. You can take off about 15% of his total health. If you've been hitting him on his head the entirety of the fight, he'll eventually get staggered and you can get a riposte on him. Is that it? Nope. Bite. Flame? Flame. What are the odds for Sekiro 2? I'd say pretty high. There it is. He might not even do his laser attack. Oh, he's so low. Get out! Fool! You're nothing. First try. I enjoy the video game streams, but I know that they're never going to be like why people come visit my content, so I don't put them up on YouTube. I just trust that if someone really wants to go through them, I mean, all of my YouTube VODs are kept on my channel. You can go back through them at your leisure. That's true, Somniostatic. Things in general have been going along well. Let me take a look at the donations. I wouldn't want to ignore those for too much longer. What do you think about Shkreli's and Destiny's chat? I thought it was interesting. I didn't like gain much knowledge from it though. I remember the video game I was playing when I first listened to it.
There we go. This debate is over. Before it even begins.
I like it. I approve. Dude, that's some sick-ass shit right there. That's some like boss music. That's actually really good. That's some like, why do I hear boss music? Guys, look, I'm using mouse and keyboard controls. Yes, Creator Phase, I would. Hold on real quick, folks. We've got an entire Slave Knight Gale to kill. Also the Spear of the Church, but fuck those. No, you don't need to play Dark Souls 1 or 2 before playing Dark Souls 3. Alright, let's get back to it, huh? Wrong way. Will I be doing the Spyro games after this? I do want to finish the Spyro games, but I will not be doing Spyro 2 immediately after this. I'll actually be doing Dark Souls 2. Oh, well, yes, obviously, for the full experience, you at least want to do Dark Souls 1 first, but I don't think it's hyper necessary. Possibly, Shackley. We'll see how the day goes. Do you plan on doing a circumcision stream? I would, but I've already been cut. The dual Ringed Knight Greatswords. These weapons broke player versus player for, like, right after the expansion released. They're dual greatswords that you can do flippy tricks with, and they have a fucking magical ranged attack. Yeah, and they have an S scaling on all stats. They're fucking disgusting. Thankfully, I've fought them... Yep, Ring and Knight paired greatswords. Thankfully, I've fought them so many times in the arena that their attack patterns are incredibly predictable to me. Why is that allowed? Because they're cool. That's pretty much it. They really were broken. Likewise, Caius, it's been nice sharing this journey together. This cathedral is where they're keeping Filianor. Yes, Dark Souls cannot be played with mouse and keyboard, unless you want a horrible experience. I'm open to playing Disco Elysium, but it's probably not going to happen on stream. Why do conservatives hate open borders? Hello, Heinrich Scheer. Because conservatives don't like non-white people. Assuming we're talking about white conservatives. So... So this is a special type of boss. It will summon a Spear of the Church, which is normally an NPC, but will sometimes be, if another player queues up for it, an actual player to fight you. And they get assisted by these painted guardians. Why are you punching the ground? I'm nowhere near you. What? Why? Dude, chill. We got a human? Hey, this is the Guardian. This fucker does Healy shit. Unless you kill them real quick. Whoa! Molly? This is a person. This is a person, but we've killed their first Guardian. A second one will arrive soon. Thanks? Thanks? Cool! Nailed it! Why does this guy let you kill him? I can't even say they're AFK because they moved around a little bit. They just didn't feel like fighting. They just gave it to me. Yeah, this boss sucks anyway. Caius? Yeah, that might have been a fan trying to aid my way forward. Caius. No, Caius, I know. I'm waiting. Are you to put down a red marker? A red sign, red soapstone sign? Yes, Lone Cat, I did, but I wouldn't call it much of an achievement. Oh, funded by Soros, I completely agree. Ah, nice, Don Mako Umineto. Yeah, this game makes it hard to stream snipe. How convenient, huh? Well, I don't drink Rusty Shack Alpha 2, but I might be able to find someone who does. You don't need to worry about donating, comrade. Just your viewership and positive attitude mean a lot to me. Can you queue to fuck up somebody? You never know which world you're going to be sent to, unless you're specifically summoned through, like, friend code nonsense. Caius, I don't see any red soapstone signs. 30 seconds until we end the world. Canton there, boss arena? Oh. Caius, outside the church. Shackley, I'm streaming right now at 9,500 kilobits per second, so I'm reasonably certain it's not my internet. Doohickey 2, I don't do much in the way of IRL activism, so I don't know much about union agitation. There are other people out there who are more informed in that subject than I am. I know to stay in my lane. Oh, gotcha, Shackley. I don't know. I don't know, dude. We wait. It's entirely possible that Caius's red sign soapstone mark won't appear in our world, in which case, we move on. You're free to if you want to, Bro Momentum. It did, I'm Heinrich? Oh! Well, let's see it again. Do I have a password set? That's not how this game works. Ah! Heinrich, hold that thought. Let me clear debris from the arena. Oh. Oh. Oh! I'm about to get fucking spanked, I can feel it. Come, Heinrich. Whoa! Caius, again. I did it, I beat him. How much longer until the end of the game? There is literally one enemy left. Huh? No, that's a mad spirit. That's not who we want. That's not what we want here. Wait, isn't there the DLC still? This is the DLC. We did the first DLC in the snowy wasteland of the Ashes of Ariandel, and this is the second DLC, the Ringed City. This is the Grand Cathedral in which Filianor rests. I mean, I could, Trilogy. What about the main game? We did that. We killed the Soul of Cinder. No worries, Caius. Yes, we did the Champion's Grave Tender at the beginning of this stream. No, Caius will not be aiding me in the final fight. Don Mako! Caius was the first fight we promised. We must adhere. I think Caius is currently killing someone else. Ah, Caius. Well, Don Mako, you're up. I've got a Gale to kill. Don Mako. For the sake of moving things along quickly, I won't use Estus if you don't. Understood? You don't need to type that in chat. If I see you use Estus, I will use Estus. Oh, they're using all their Estus. Honorable man. Shit. I don't even know what weapons these are. Oh! Oh! Caught! Bless. GG, Don Mako Umineko. Your swords were most shiny. Caius! Same rules. I won't use Estus if you don't. The straight sword meta in Dark Souls 3 will never die. Right here. Let's go. Oh, well, I'm not going to attack you while you're emoting. There we go. What are you... Why are you exposing your back to me? I don't trust this. Thanks, comrade. I'm going for you. Bleed? This is the Flamberg. The famed. Crossbow. Whoa! Those do so little damage, but the fucking bleed and the noise makes it sound so impactful. I didn't hit! Oh shit! I'm one more hit and I'm dead. That's it. I'm on it. other weapons. Shit! Honorable. Honorable duel. Bless. Caius, you fought with honor. GG. Yeah, the new Vaush. Let me get my souls back, and then we're finishing this damn game. A big part of, a really, really big part of being successful in PvP is stacking multiple weapons and wearing light armor so you can still roll light, and you can switch up your tactics. Every weapon, even if they only have like 2 attacks each, has a huge amount of metadata that you can use to know how to respond exactly. Like when exactly you should dodge, or what angle it's best to roll with, or whether or not you can parry it, and a bunch of other stuff like that. Caius wasn't the final boss. Lich, it's only beginning. Let's go, folks. That's good, though. Caius was like our Spear of the Church fight. Actually, if we'd gotten Caius as our Spear of the Church fight, we probably would have lost. And, well, we certainly would have lost, actually. No, never failure, but I hear about it every stream, so it's pretty much an inevitability that I get to it. Well, you did well, Caius. I'm not bad at PvP. I used to do quite well, and you did better than me, so... Filianor. Oops! Now the spell that Filianor has used to shield the Ringed City from the passage of time is broken, and for the first time in a very long time, she awakes. Good, Geonaragnos. Gotta save those up for the good fights. She's dead now. Long gone and rotten. Yeah, it's very much like the Angel's Egg anime. I've seen the videos. This is the world now. This is everything that's left. At the end of time, the world has been ground down to ash. Infinite cycles, recursive, repeating on themselves over and over, grinding brick against brick, bone against bone, until this is all that's left. This is the entire planet. Yes, I struggle to imagine games that have better art direction than the From Software games. Villainous Flow with a gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you. Good luck, Vaush. Kick Dirty Santa's ass. I'll certainly do my best. Oh, let's help ourselves with that, huh? Who are you about to fight? We're about to fight the warrior at the end of the world. Do you see this man?
Filianor, help me, please. The Red Hood is come to eat us, to eat our dark souls.
Someone in chat just reminded me I didn't light the bonfire. I forgot. At the end of the game, we finally get it. We get the name. As you can see, this is what's left of the Ringed City. What would have happened if you didn't light that bonfire? We would have been transported to the Cathedral of the Spear of the Church. We would have had to redo the cutscene, I think, or possibly would have just been warped to the future as soon as we entered Filionor's room. Anyway, he's running from somebody, because here at the end of the world, at the end of all time, after everything corporeal has been ground down to ash and dust, there is one man, one warrior, left standing, who has spent an unfathomable length of time trying to recollect something that, once lost, was thought to never be capable of being returned. He has been fighting and eating for billions of years, conservatively. And now, here, midst the ashes of the Ringed City, he has found those who contained within them a fragment of that which he was searching for so long. The Dark Soul. The Dark Soul must be made into pigment for his lady's painting. So he consumes the humans, the hollowed and the pygmy, to wet his blood with the blood of the Dark Soul.
What? Still here? Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul.
Kept sane all these eons,
My lady's painting.
in the hopes that he may one day be able to bring about a world, an alternative to this one. Alright, I don't remember your attacks as well as Midir's. I remember every 6 times you hit him, he staggers. You can get another 2 hits in. Two, 3. He didn't stagger? Maybe too much time passed. There it is. And when he does that, you fucking run. Because we too are a product of man. We carry the Dark Soul within us. Within our blood pumps that which he seeks to reclaim and reunite. Okay, I remember his attack patterns well enough, it seems. Doing it again? Oh yeah, he's doing it again. Soon now. See, this whole time he's been motivated by one goal, to bring the Dark Soul together into his blood. In this barren world, how long do you think it's been since this great warrior has seen his own blood?
Is this the blood? The blood of the Dark Soul.
His purpose realized? The moment he realizes that what he's been striving for uncountable eons has been accomplished, he hollows. His mind is lost immediately. He no longer possesses the will to live. But a hollowed warrior is a warrior nonetheless. And in this case, an infinitely more adept one. Koi! still carries with him miracles from his times fighting with the gods against the dragons, a limitless length of time ago. In fact, he's the only one left who remembers those stories. After you fight him, you gain the ability to learn those miracles from him. No one left remembers. Shit. Phase 2, or Phase 3, actually. Here we go. Lightning! Shit. No. You have lightning powers? No, I certainly don't. He does. It's the end of the world. Shit! It's over, Gale. Your fight's over. The blood of the Dark Soul. And Dark Souls 3. Zero death, Dark Souls 3 run complete. No tries, no hit, 0 Estus. Bless. Of course, the game's not really complete until we deliver the blood of the Dark Soul. It's not a happy ending until that's done. And then we snuff out the first flame. This was a DLC? Yes. So now you're just the only person left on the planet? In that time, yes. But time is convoluted in the broken world of Dark Souls, and we return now to the time long before I ever fought Gale. At this time period, right here, in the time in which we stand, well, we're in a painting, so maybe not right now, but approximately right now, Gale is just a frail old man desperately searching for a champion of Ash to show his niece Flame. Which we did. We showed her Flame. By killing Black Flame Frida, sister of the Sable Church. How does he get so strong? 1 billion years of fighting across a ruined world to consume the countless entities that hold within them the Dark Soul will make you pretty fucking strong. Is he an Ashen One or pure human? He's a pure human. He fought with the gods against the dragons. Give blood of the Dark Soul.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee. I see. We are much alike. Then I will name this painting Ash. It will be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. will make someone a goodly home.
No difference, Somniostatic. Just how you prefer it to be named. She's the painter. Using the blood of the Dark Soul as pigment, she will paint a world that the humanity can escape into, to escape this eternal cycle of fire and dark, to live lives where they are finally capable of death and rest after millions of years of hollowing. Hopefully it won't be shit like Ariamis. It won't be. Ariamis wasn't painted with the Dark Soul. Of course, there is one last thing to do. This is the happiest ending you can get, How to Bake Souffle. Why does she need the Dark Soul to paint? The Dark Soul is an epochal magical source so powerful that it could lead an age of the world. By painting with it, she guarantees the painting that she paints will be stronger in its ties than any of the previous painted worlds. I wish, Pig Puncher. I'd love to have him on the stream. But it's done.
Ashen One, link the fire. For the Lords of Cinder, for the Ashen Prisoners, for all those held to preserve the fire. Link the first flame.
But the painting will be completed in some time.
Ashen One.
Let's see to it that the fire here is snuffed out.
Are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we firekeepers have been missing. Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
I wish for a world without flame. A cold, dark, and kindly place.
Of course. I serve thee, and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame. Until the day of thy grand betrayal. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
The only question left is, after we give up on the first flame, do we kill her? How does the player also give the painter lady their dark soul? They don't. In essence, the painter lady gets like 99.99999% of the dark soul, but not its entirety. I can't take the flame for myself. I don't have the ending set up to usurp the flame. Here we go, folks. We've done it. In a painted world, rotten and barren, we killed a sister of the Sable Church and showed the Lady Aria flame. And an infinite length of time in the future, cast across time and space after the death of a city and the princess that guarded it, we slayed Gale and took from him the blood of the Dark Soul so the Lady Aria may paint a better world. But we still live in this world. And that needs to be put a stop to. Wait, is this the wrong ending? Oh wait, it is. Shh. Wait, what do you do to not link it? I forget. Oh, the summoning stone! Ha! Shh, listen, it's not linked yet. Shh. It's not linked yet. We didn't link it yet. See, look, see? It's still fine. We're good. Uh-oh. Well, shit. Guys, I think we gwinned. Oh no, did we do a Gwyn?
Ashen One, thou wishest yet for a world without fire. For an end to the linking of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Then call upon me. I am a fire key thou hast given. Mayst thou thy...
Okay. We good? You're not coming along, aren't you? We linked the flame, didn't we? Oh, shit. Well, hey, listen, you know, we bought some time. We bought some time so Lady Arya can paint the painting, okay? She's gonna have a long... Just a good long time to make sure she paints that goodly world nice and pretty, okay? Hopefully the next chosen one doesn't link the fire. Well, I'm just gonna we're just gonna leave? What does linking the fire do? We perpetuated the suffering of a planet for another few hundred or thousand years. No big. Don't worry about it. we did it, guys. This is the ending we would have gotten. Thank you, Somniostatic. She's cute. Here, we're full screening it. Look, now it's like we're doing it. What version of D2 you got? Scholar of the First Sin. Helena, that's actually an interesting question. I hadn't considered that. Yes, because the painting is made up of the souls of so many, it's possible that they're already functionally there, though there are still many entities outside of the painting that would probably want to enter it. I already did all of that, Dino Thrasher. Will I be replaying
The first
Sekiro?
flame quickly fades.
Eventually.
Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
And that's the gist of it.